50 flat. 31.4. 39.2. 33.1. 1 minute left. 31.8. 41.2. 39 flat. 35.6. 34.2. 36.1. 32.5. 37.6. 31.4. 38.5. 38.3. 34.9. 30.5. 39.6. 31.4.
Alrighty, guys, again, last group up next, last group up next.
Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand.
Alrighty, guys, no more laps. No more laps.
Thirty-two point 7. 48.7. 53.7.
All right, race number one, novice. Race number one, novice. You need to start making your way to the track, please. Race 1, novice.
33
Start
flat.
making your way to the track, please. Race 1, novice. Race number 25, U Marshall. Race number 2. Race 25, U Marshall. Race 22.
29.9.
I'll need volunteer marshals for race 1. I'll need volunteer marshals, please, for race 1.
Flat. 3 minutes left. 31.5. 46.5. 38.1. 33.3. 43.7. 44 flat. 39.5. 30.7. 33 flat. 29.7. 29.8. 31.4. William Tolksdorf. 31 flat.
I need volunteer marshals for race 1. I need volunteer marshals, please, for race 1. Thank you.
34.9. 37.1. 32.9. 26.1. 32.7. 34.8. 2 minutes left. 32.9. 41.9. 40.2. 46.5. 40 flat. Jerry Rollins. 35.5. 31.9. 32.5. 38.1. 29.4. Unknown driver. 32.4. 30.2. 36.8. 34.8. 39.5. 30.9. 39.8. 36.5. 35.4. 32.8. 32.7. 29.3. 29.9. 1 minute left. 33.7. 37.8. 29.7. 37.8. 33.3. 38.4.
Hey, Chris.
35.6. 33.4. 29.6.
Kenny, let's back that bucket up just a little bit.
42.4.
I watch you almost lose your feet there.
31.6. 37.5. 33.7. 29.4. 36.4. 39.9. 36.6. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand.
Alrighty, guys. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps. The track is now closed. Track is now closed. Race number one. Race number one. Start making your way towards the driver's stand. Race one. Start making your way towards the driver's stand, please.
Controlled practice has stopped.
Alrighty, guys, I got a couple of volunteer marshals already out here. I got Greg Hollins out here, Gene Schroutz out here, got Devin Dean, Joseph Ruggiero, Kenny's coming out, Sean Alfonso's coming out. I see Richard Dean out there. I see Matt Watford coming out to volunteer help. Teddy Davis coming out to help. Looks like we about got them all covered. Yep. Bill Toxdorf coming out to help. Thank you. All right, race number one. Let's start getting them checked in. Race one. Let's start checking them in. Yes, sir. Hey. I don't know, buddy.
Stephen Watford.
40-plus nitro buggy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Whatever.
Sean Watford. Cami Langen.
All right, let's get them checked in. Novice, presented by Complete Construction. Race number one, again, remember, guys, it's only one round of qualifying. That's all we're going to have is one round of qualifying. Race number two, you need to start warming them up in staging. Staging is on the far left-hand side of the track as you're standing on the driver's stand. Race number one, let's get them checked in. Oh, who's that just went across the line? Who's that in that red truck? Josh Scott. Thank you, Josh Scott.
Joshua Scott. Brooke Wolford.
Let's get them checked in. Waiting on a check from Harper Watford, Colton Sines, David Diaz, Matt Dickerson, Jessica Watford, Tyler Dexter, and John Michoni. I believe that's how it may be pronounced.
Harper Watford.
Waiting on check from Colton, David, Matt, Tyler, and John. I know Tyler Dexter's here. Okay, he's coming. Okay. There's Jessica Watford. Colton, are you? I know you're here. You were here earlier. Where's Colton at? Race number 2. Race number 2. Are ready to get this one here underway. Race number 1. Okay. Yep, I see him. Yes. Yep. Starting right now. Our one and only round. All right, I got Tyler Dexter check in. We're just waiting on Colton. Colton. Is Matt Dickerson here? Matt Dickerson. Anybody know Matt Dickerson? Anybody know him? He may not have. Is Colton out here yet? Yeah. Did they get up with you? They were looking for some people looking for you earlier. I think
Colton Sins.
Yep. All right, David Diaz. David Diaz. I know you're here. David Diaz. David Diaz. Okay. David needs you to come across the line.
David
There
Diaz.
we go. All righty, guys. Go. When you come back around, loop will be live. Everyone go. Go. When you come back around, the loop will be live. Everybody go. When you come back around, the loop will be live. Matt Dickerson or John, I need to see, they may not have paid. I need to pull them out. Again, guys, when you come back around, loop will be live. Here we go. Loop's going to go live here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. We're underway. It is Novice presented by Complete Construction out on the track. Everybody's going to get their first laps in here. All right, let everybody get the first laps in right now. Showing David Diaz right now out in front. Brooke Walford holding on that number 2 spot. Colton in the 3. Tyler Dexter in the 4. Steve Walford 5. Josh Scott in the number 6 spot. Jared Rollins coming across the line in the 7. Sean Watford in the number 8 spot. You're now 110 down, 350 left to go. Race number 1 out on the track. Race number 2. You need to be warming them up in staging. Please warm them up in staging. All right, right at 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Colton right now leading away with Brooke Walford in number 2 spot. A little bit of a long lap here for Colton. There's Jessica Wofford coming across the line into number 9. New race leader is going to be Brooke Wofford to the top of the leaderboard on a 9-lap 5:33 pace. Colton in at number 2 on an 8-lap 5:01 pace. Currently 1.8 seconds back of the race lead. Tyler Dexter working to number 3. Tyler 4.9 seconds back into 2 with 2:45 left to go. Race number 2, you're going to be coming up next. It is Complete Construction Novice presented by Complete Construction. Currently out on the track. Got you an open buggy. I just put you in opening buggy. And I'll put you in race number. Give me one sec here, guys.
Two minutes left.
All right, there we go. Got that fixed. With 3:30 down, 1:30 left to go. Brooke Wofford continuing to weigh, and she just ran her fastest lap of the race. Right now, number 11 spot. Oh, only got a couple laps counted here for Jared Rollins. Looks like he may have had an unfortunate break here. Race number 2, race number 25. You're going to be my turn marshals. That's going to be Lee Kessler, Carson Ringer, Bill Flaherty, Julian, Trent, JP, Christopher Louse, Cameron Goff, Nico Listy, and Sasha. 3 spot. Up on Josh Scott. Scott, 7 seconds up on Colton. Oh, long lap there for Tyler Dexter. Got a minute 15 lap. Oh, man, we got an unfortunate break out there. Oh, man, that one there's broke bad. Bad broke on the rear end of that one. Yep.
15 seconds left.
Yeah, Devin, just come over here on the 1 bucket for me, buddy. Just sit on the 1 bucket. Thank you, Devin. Brooke Wofford still leading the way. Josh Scott holding on that number 2 spot. Brooke with a big lead up on the field. Only one on a 9-lap pace right now. 9-lap 5:23 as the race clock expires. Race 2, have them ready. Race number 25, be ready to walk out onto the track. Turn marshals.
Tyler Dexter done.
Tyler Dexter, you're done. Only one done so far. Everybody else, listen for your name.
Joshua Scott done. Colton Sins done.
Josh Scott going to come across the line. He's going to finish by number 2 spot. Brooke Wofford going to take the win. She's going to set TQ here in round number 1.
Cameron done. Riley Hickerson done.
Waiting on Sean, David Diaz, Steven, Harper.
Sean Watford done.
Sean Watford waiting on David Diaz. Here he comes.
David Diaz done. Harper Watford
There's
done.
Harper. She finishes up. Got one more still to finish. Waiting on Stephen Watford. Stephen Watford, last one to finish.
Stephen Watford
there he goes,
done.
guys. That's a race. Everybody is done. All right, you guys, put your cards down. Coming out to marshal spot. Race number 25. Race 25. You're going to be my turn marshals. Race 25. Lee Kessler on the 1. Carson on the 2. Bill on the 3. Julian on the 4. Trent Walker on the 6. JP Signs on the 7. Christopher Louse on the 8. Cameron Goff on the 9. Nico Listy 10. And Sasha, I need you on the 5. Sasha on the 5. All right, race number 2. Let's get them checked in.
AJ Johnson.
You want to go ahead and take their picture? Go ahead and take 2 pictures? Because, there's only one qualifier. Yep. Brooke Wofford, please report to the podium for your TQ photo. Brooke Wofford, please report to podium for TQ photo.
Jonathan Hernandez. Jader Lopez. Freddie Villalona. Tomica Washington. Justin Newby. Dave Fowler.
All right, guys, you're 1 minute to the start. 1 minute to the start.
Ryan LaCour. 1 minute to the start of the race.
No, I didn't. Man, don't get hurt, dude. Easy, fellas. Easy. I have no check from Jimbo Cadera or Willie Montero. No check from Jimbo Cadera, Willie Montero. Loop goes live in 45. Loop goes live in 45.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Loop goes live in 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Loop goes live. 20 seconds.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Here we go, guys. 10 seconds. No check from Jimbo Kadira or Willie Montero.
Less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, guys, loop is live. Loop is live. Race number 2. It is 40 Plus Nitro Buggy presented by Exalt out on the track. Race number 2 underway. Race number 3. You need to be moving into staging, please. Race 3 to staging. Oh, I can always tell when Tony Padishaw goes by the line. That thing has a very distinct sound. It is 40 Plus Nitro Buggy presented by Exalt. Everybody getting their first laps in here.
Four minutes left.
Jader Lopez right now leading the way on the 10-lap 505. Anton Watson in that number 2 spot, 10-lap 509. Kari Brown working to number 3. Dave Fowler in the 4. A.J. Johnson working to 5. Ryan LeCaire in the 6. Tony Padishaw in that number 7 spot. Dave Fowler now to 7. Jimbo Kadira in the 8. Willie Montero in the 9. Mike Walker in the 10. John Fernandez in the 11. Freddie in that number 12 spot. Justin Newby in the 13. Tamika Washington in the 14. Two minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Jader Lopez still continuing the way. 2.2 seconds right now up on Anton Watson. J.J. Johnson working at number 3 spot. 1.1 seconds back. Ryan LeCaire holding on to the 4. Jimbo Kadira now up to that number 5 spot. Kari Brown in at number 6. Jader Lopez in the HB running the J Concepts tires out in front. 3.7 seconds right now up on the field. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Race number 2 currently on the track. Three minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. 3 down, 2 minutes remaining here. Jader Lopez still out in front.
2 minutes left.
Anton Watson working that number 2 spot. You got A.J. Johnson working the number 3. Kari Brown now to the 5 as Jimbo Kadira works the 4. Jimbo only 56/100ths of a second away from A.J. Johnson in that number 3 spot. Jimbo now up to the number 2. A.J. in the number 3. Jader Lopez with a 6-second lead right now up on the field. $1:30 left to go. 1:30 remaining here in race number 2. Race number 3, you need to be in staging. Race 3 in staging. Jader Lopez still leading the way. 7.5 seconds right now up on the field. Race number 3 on deck. Jader now well out. Tony Padishaw works his way up into that number 2 spot now. A.J. Johnson in that number 3. Padishaw half a second up on Johnson. You got Dave Fowler in that number 4 spot. Jimbo Kadira working that number 5.
45 seconds left.
With 45 seconds left to go. Jader Lopez still maintaining the way, looking to set the bar here in 40 plus. Nitro Buggy presented by Exalt. Jader, Tony, AJ, Dave, Jimbo, Brian, Kari, Jonathan, and Justin. Anton Watson rounding out the top 10. Freddie working the 11. Mike Walker in the 12. Tamika Washington in the 13. And the race clock expires, guys. Keep going to hear no. Everybody call you done.
Mike Walker done. AJ Johnson done. Jader Lopez done.
And Jader Lopez going to come across the line. He will take the win. He will secure TQ. Come up just a little bit short on 11-lap pace as he finishes up with a 10-lap 5 flat.
Jonathan Hernandez
still
done.
Hot, guys. Keep going, keep going, keep going. A lot of you
Dave
still
Fowler
hot.
Done. Tony Paddyshall done.
Paddyshall going to come up in the number 2 spot. Johnson going to finish up in the 3. Fowler 4. Hernandez going to come up in the 5.
Corey Brown done. Ryan LaCour done.
Waiting on Justin Newby, Anton Watson. Justin Newby and Anton Watson.
Justin Newby done. Anton Watson done.
And there we go, guys. That's a race. Everybody is done. All right, you guys, put your cards down. Coming out, grab a turn marshal spot. Jader Lopez on the 7. AJ Johnson on the 2. Dave Fowler 9. Corey Brown on the 1. Ryan LaCour on the 10. Jonathan Hernandez on the 6. Freddie on the 3. Anton Watson on the 4. Mike Walker on the 8. Tamika Washington on the 5. Jimbo, Willie, Justin, and Paddyshall. I do not have numbers for y'all. Race number 3 taking the track.
Two minutes to the start of the race. Tony Brown. Gene Hickerson. Jacob Lasco.
Get Matt Hardy checked in.
Michael Bennett. Michael Manila.
Yeah.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Luke goes live in 45. Luke goes live in 45.
Mike Proenza.
Have no check from Josh Cox, Keith Hill, or Ryan Pettit.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Luke goes live in 20 seconds. 20 seconds. I'm missing Marshall bucket number 4. Number 4, that's Anton Watson. Anton Watson. Bucket 4. That is going to be our first DQ of the day. No Anton Watson.
Less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's too late. Too late. You should have already been out there. Too late. Looks like I'm missing bucket number 8. Mike Walker on bucket 8. Mike Walker, no bucket 8. Mike Walker, bucket 8. Got one upside down in the middle. Mike Walker, bucket number 8. Sorry, that's bucket 6. Bucket 6. Jonathan Hernandez, bucket 6. Jonathan Hernandez, bucket 6. Guys, I need somebody to cover the bucket 6 in the back in the middle. Bucket 6 in the back in the middle. Jonathan Hernandez is not there where he's supposed to be. All right, got everybody on the clock. I don't believe Josh Cox or Ryan Pettit is here. Thank you. Thank you. All right, you're 140 down, 320 left to go. Gene Hickerson continuing to lead the way here. Got a 1.4 second lead here up on the field. Mike Manella holding on to that number 3 spot. Scott White working the number 4. Tony Brown in the 5. Louis Perez in that number 6. Matt Hardy in that number 7.
Three minutes left.
2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. It is Gene Hickerson right now with a 1/10 of a second lead up on Jake Lasco in that number 5. Your top 4 only separated by 1.4 seconds here. Gene Hickerson out in front. TQ time you're looking to beat a 10-lap 5 flat. You got Hickerson on a 10-lap 5:08. Mike Manella now moves up into the race lead, 10-lap 5:08. Mike Manella looking for a win here in the second heat of 40-plus Nitro Buggy. Race number 4, you're on deck. Race 4 on deck. What? Oh, did he mess up? Jake Lasco right now leading the way, 10-lap 5:09. TQ time, you're looking to beat a 10-lap 5 flat. Mike Manella in that number 2 spot. Louis Perez in that number 3. Scott White in that number 4. Gene Hickerson in the 5. Tony Brown working that number 6. Gene Hickerson in the 7. Matt Hardy in the 8. Michael Roy in the 8 spot now. Keith Hill in that number 9. Mike Perez in the 10. Walter Cruz in the 11. Kurt Bennett in the 12. Race number 3 on the track. Race number 4, you're on deck. Race 4 on deck.
One minute left.
With 1 minute left to go, Jake Lasco continuing to weigh 4 seconds right now up on the field.
45 seconds left. Thirty seconds left. Fifteen seconds left.
15 seconds left to go. Jake Lasco, Mike Manella, Scott White, Louis Perez, Gene Hickerson, all separated by 6.4 seconds for that top spot. But Hickerson just clicked off his fastest lap of the race as he's trying to run down Louis Perez for that 4. Race clock has expired, guys. Keep going here. The computer call you done. Everybody's still hot on the clock right now. Nobody done yet.
Everyone done.
Louis Perez going to be the first one done.
Jacob Lasco done.
Jake Lasco, you're now done.
Michael Roy done.
Michael Roy, you're done. All right, guys, race it back to the line. Race it back to the line. As you come to the line, you will all be done.
Kurt Bennett done. Keith Hill done. Scott White done. Tony Brown done. Michael Manella done.
And crossing on the very last lap by 89 of a second, it'll be Scott White taking the number 1 spot here in race number 3. Jader, if you would please report the podium for your TQ photo. Jader, please report the podium for TQ photo. You finished 3rd. No, 3rd in that group. I don't know about overall. All right, Pro Nitro Buggy going to be coming up next. I got a couple of guys that are having a race marshal race, so we're going to give them just a moment here. Pro Nitro Truck coming up next. Turn marshal to the track,
to the start
please.
Of the race.
I need Scott White on the 9, Jake Lasco on the 2, Louis Perez on the 4, Gene Hickerson on the 10, Tony Brown. Tony Brown, if you would, please take the 7 for me. Keith Hill on the 6, Walter Cruz on the 1. Kurt Bennett should have a volunteer on the 3. Let's see here. Michael Roy, please take the 5. Matt Hardy, please take the 8. Matt
Joshua
Hardy, take the
Vichidomi.
8. Michael Roy,
Kyle Hill.
please take the 5. 5 is on top left, I remember right. Top left, top left.
Adam Terrell. Dave Fowler.
All right, guys, you're 1 minute to the start. 1 minute.
1 minute to the start of the race. Phil Iorio. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Don't have one at the end of the straightaway. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Jonathan Hernandez. Steven Simeone Jr. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Juan Jose Serna.
I don't have a check yet from Peyton or Allen. I do have an unknown driver. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Loop goes live. 20 seconds.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Who is that just crossed the line? Who is that? Peyton? Thank you. No check from Alan
Leslie
Snyder.
Reisinger. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All righty, guys. Race number 4 underway is Pro Nitro Truck presented by BeachRC.com. Currently out on the track. Race 4. Race number 5 going to be coming up next. Race 5. Jader Lopez, you are needed at the podium for your TQ photo. Jader Lopez, you're needed at the podium for your TQ photo. Please bring your car. Ryan, are you coming this way?
4 minutes left.
All right, you're 140 down, 3:20 left to go. Phil Iorio into Mugen right now, out in front. Juan Serna holding on that number 2 spot. Adam Tyrell in number 3. Steve Simone working the 4. Dave Fowler in the 5. Peyton in that number 6. Jonathan Hernandez in the 7. Kyle Hill in the 8. Josh Richidomi in the 9.
3 minutes left.
Adam Tyrell now moves up into the race lead. Tyrell with a 5/10 of a second up on Phil Iorio. Jader Lopez, I need you please to podium for your TQ photo. Jader Lopez to podium for your TQ photo. Three minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. New race leader, Phil Iorio, up to the top of the leaderboard. Adam Tyrell still holding on that number 2 spot. Dave Fowler working that number 3. Peyton holding on to the 7. Kyle Hill in the 8. Josh Vichidomi in that number 9 spot. I know Vichidomi's got to be tired. They were up till 4:30 in the morning working on this track. What a dedicated race crew. As soon as that rain stopped, they went to work on it immediately to clear all the water off. That was right at about 1 o'clock this morning and stayed here for another 3+ hours trying to get this track as dry as they could so that sun could work its magic when it came up at 7 o'clock this morning. Phil Iorio, Adam Tyrell in that number 2 spot. They're separated by 5.6 seconds here. Dave Fowler holding on to 3. Juan Cerna in the 4. Steve Simone in that 5. John Hernandez in that 6. Peyton in that 7.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds left to go.
$30 seconds left. $15 seconds left.
All right, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here. The computer call you done.
Joshua Vici Domini done. Phil Iorio done. Dave Fowler done. Steven Simeone Jr. done. Juan Jose Cerna done. Jonathan Hernandez done.
All right, guys, as you're racing back to the line, you're going to be done. It's going to be Phil Iorio taking the win here in Pro Nitro Truck by 10 lap 5:04. Waiting on Kyle Hill, last one to finish. Kyle Hill, last one to finish. Waiting on Kyle Hill. And there we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody's done. Race 4 in the books. Race number 5 going to be coming up next. I do need a volunteer marshal on bucket 6. I need a volunteer marshal on bucket 6, please. Peyton, you're going to be on the 1. Juan Cerna on the 2. Josh Vichadomi on the 3. Steve Simone on the 4. Kyle Hill on the 5. I need a volunteer on 6. Volunteer on 6. Dave Fowler on 7.
Dwayne Sizemore.
Adam Tyrell on 8. John Hernandez on 9. Phil Iorio on 10. Do Marshall. Yeah, then we'll do it.
2 minutes to the start of the race. William Tolstor.
Thank you, Mike Walford. Appreciate you.
Mike Proenza. Mike Slaughter.
Yeah.
Patrick Johnson. Chris Reisinger. Rodolfo Torres. Noah Hardy.
Anthony Gardner, are you on the driver's stand? Anthony, I think you're in race 6, Anthony, race 6. Waiting on a check from KJ. Yeah. Waiting on a check from KJ Anderson. KJ in it.
KJ Anderson. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
"30 seconds, 30 seconds. Loop goes live.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Chris, you're on the clock. Chris, you're on the clock. Chris, you're on the clock. He is on the clock. He is on the clock. All right, race number 5, Open Nitro Truggy, presented by S-Works, out on the track. Race number 5 underway. Race number 6 going to be coming up next. Rodley Torres right now leading the way on a 10 lap, 5:27. Dwayne Sizemore in the number 2 spot. Patrick Johnson in the 3. Noah Hodder in the 4. Mike Salta in the 5. William Toxdorf in that 7. Mike Prinz in the 8. Chris in the number 9 spot. $130 down, 3:30 left to go. 130 down, 3:30 remaining. It is Dwayne Sizemore currently with the race lead. 1.5 seconds right now up on the field. Rodley Torres in that number 2 spot. 1.3 seconds up on KJ Anderson. Noah Hardy holding on to the 4 spot. 2.4 seconds back. Patrick Johnson in the number 5. Toxdorf in that number 6. Mike Prinz in the 7. Mike Salta in the 8. Chris Rissinger in that number 9.
3 minutes left.
All right, you're right at 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Dwayne Sizemore right now leading it away. Rodley Torres in the number 2 spot. Patrick Johnson in the 3. Johnson right now 5.2 seconds back into 2. Noah Hardy in the 4. KJ Anderson now moves to that 4 spot. Noah Hardy in the 5. Bill Toxdorf in the 6 spot. Mike Parenza holding on to 7. Mike Salta in the 8. Chris Rissinger in that number 9. 1:45 left to go. It is Open Nitro Truck presented by S-Works out on the track. Here 3:30 down, 1:30 left to go. Dwayne Sizemore with a 3.6 second lead up on the field as he comes across that start-finish line. Working the left-hand side of the track. That all-red Truggy with the white wheels, white wing, working in the middle section of the track.
One minute left.
4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. 4 minutes down, 1 minute remaining.
$45 seconds left.
With 45 seconds left to go, a good battle right now between Rodley, KJ, and Noah. Torres, Anderson, Hardy, they're only separated here by 2.3 seconds in the middle section of the track. Or excuse me, in the middle section of the
30
pack.
seconds left.
Toxdorf holding on to the number 6 spot. Mike Prinz in the 7. Mike Salta 8. Dwayne Sizemore still continuing leading the way here in Open Nitro Truggy presented by S-Works. Heat number 1 of
15
2
seconds left.
out on the track. I'll need one volunteer marshal, please. I'll need one volunteer marshal on bucket 8. One volunteer marshal on bucket 8. That's on the top right-hand side. One. Race clock expires. Guys, keep going here. The computer call you done. Again, I'll need one volunteer marshal on the top right-hand side. Bucket 8, one volunteer.
Noah Hardy done. Rodley Torres done. Mike Proenza done.
Race it back to the line. You're all done. As you come back to the line, you're all done.
Patrick Johnson done. William Tolksdorf done. Dwayne Sizemore done.
Dwayne Sizemore going to
done.
take the win here in race number 5 as he sets the bar at a 10-lap 5:20. Uh-oh.
KJ Anderson done.
KJ going to come outside. Looks like everybody got one more to finish here. That's the race, guys. Everybody is done. All right, race number 5. Put your trucks down. Come on out, get a turn marshal spot. Again, I need a volunteer on the top right, bucket 8, please. Bucket 8. Let's get our turn marshals out here, please. Dwayne Sizemore on the 5, Patrick Johnson on the 4, Noah Hardy on the 6, Rodney Torres on the 2. KJ Anderson, please take the 3. KJ Anderson, please take the 3. Mike Prince on the 9, Mike Salter on the 10, Bill Toxdorf on the 1, Chris Rissinger on the 7. Thank you, Mike Wolford, for grabbing that spot.
Two minutes to the start of the race. Jason Montgomery, Chris Powell, John Grant, Jose Agostino,
Danny, Tiki Photo for Phil Iorio. Danny Paz,
Anthony
Tiki
Gardner.
Photo for Phil Iorio.
Corey Brown, Pete Iorio, Anton Watson.
All right, guys, you're 1:30 to start. Waiting on a check from Tony Brown. Tony Brown, waiting on a check from you, sir. Tony Brown.
One minute to the start of the race.
No check yet from Tony Brown. No check yet from Tony Brown.
Tony Brown. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, guys, we are off and running. Race number 6 is underway. It is Open Nitro Chuggy, presented by S-Works Heat number 2. The TQ time you're looking to beat 10-lap 5:20.
Four minutes left.
All right, 1:30 down, 3:30 left to go. Anton Watson to the top of the leaderboard, 10-lap 5:04 on a TQ run. Now Mike Eichmeyer going to take over the race lead, 10-lap 5:02 as he's knocking on the door of 11-lap pace. Chris Powell holding on to number 3, Jason Montgomery in the 4, Tony Brown in that 5, Anthony Gardner in that 6, Pete Iorio in that 7, Scott Wiedmeyer in the 8, Carter Brown in the number 9, John Grant 10, Jose in the 11, Bob in the 12.
Three minutes left.
You're now 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. You're halfway there. Mike Eichmeyer, Anton Watson, 1 and 2. Chris Powell working at number 3. Jason Montgomery in the 4. Corey Brown, 5. Tony Brown in that 6. Anthony Gardner in 7. Pete Iorio in the 8. Scott Wiedmeyer in the 9. John Grant in the 10. Bob Trim in the 11. Jose in the 12.
Two minutes left.
With 2 minutes left to go, Mike Eichmeyer right now 3.2 seconds up on Anton Watson for that number 1 and 2 spot. Corey Brown 6 seconds back at that 2. Tony Brown working at number 4. Oh, no. One Boggs, big time coming on the front straightaway. I think it might have been Corey Brown. That one coming across start finish line on the right front there. Got a wheel or tire coming unglued, I believe. Open nitro truck currently on the track. Mike Eichmeyer, Anton Watson right now running 1 and 2. Chris Powell working at number 3. Anthony Gardner working the 4. Corey Brown in that 5. Tony Brown 6. 1 minute left to go. 1 minute remaining. 4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go.
Left.
Corey Brown and Tony Brown coming across the line very close together. Right around the 6 and 8. Race number 7, you're going to be coming up next. Race 7 up next.
$30 left.
With 30 seconds left to go, Mike Eichmeyer right now on a TQ run. 10 lap 5:02. Anton Watson easy on the driver's stand now, guys. Easy.
15 seconds left. Jason Montgomery done. Pete Iorio done. Michael Eichmeyer done.
All righty, guys. Race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call you done.
Tony Brown done. Scott Wiedmeyer done. Bob Trim done.
Race it back to
John
line,
Grant
guys. Race
done.
it back to line. You're all going to
Chris
be done.
Powell
Race it back to line. You'll all be done.
Jose Agostino done.
Waiting on Corey and Anthony. Waiting on Corey Brown and Anthony Gardner. There's
Corey Brown done.
Looks like Anthony already pulled his offensive race, guys. Everybody is done. All right, you guys put your card down. Coming out, grab a marshal spot. Mike Eichmeyer, when you get done turn marshaling, TQ photo. Mike Eichmeyer, when you get done marshaling, TQ photo. Race number 7. Let's get him checked in. I need Mike Eichmeyer on the 4, Chris Powell on the 1, Corey Brown on the, I don't have an 11.
Ralph Howard.
Anthony on the 7, Pete on the 10, Scott Wiedmeyer on the 8, Jason Montgomery on the 5, Tony Brown on the 3, John Grant on the 9, Bob Trim on the 2, and Jose on the 6.
Scott Goff. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Adian Koto. Adam Durrell. Bryson Dwyer. Diego Bianchi.
12. We don't have 8. We don't have a 12. We don't have a 12.
Adrian Gibson. Kenny Hogue.
Don't look like Robert Goodman's here. I know Max is here. Don't think Rob Baker's here either. Is that race 7? Yeah.
Max Mejia.
All right, got everybody checked in again. Ryan Preddick, Robert Goodman, and Rob Baker not here.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Loop goes live in 1 minute, guys.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
1. I don't have an 11. 10. All right, guys, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Loop goes live. 30 seconds. It's Open Nitro Buggy, brought to you by Rockstar Power Sports. Out on the track. Loop goes live here in 20 seconds. 20 seconds.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All righty, guys. Loop is live. Loop is live.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Aiden Kotu right now leading the way on a 10-lap 5:05. Adrian Gibson holding on that number 2 spot. Max in that number 3. Adam Tyrell in the number 4. Scott Goff working at number 5. Diego in the 6. Bryson Dwyer in the 7. Ralph Howard in the 8. Kenny in the 9. Hey, it'll be 12 bump two, so it'll be a 14-car field in the A-main. No, I'm good. I got
3 minutes left.
That's for certain. Yeah, because that way I don't have a C-main. That's why I had asked. Yeah. Yeah. I got 26. That's what I got right now. Yeah. 12 will lock in, and we run 14-car field.
Two minutes left.
All right, 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Aiden Kotu with a 4-second lead right now up on Adrian Gibson's in that number 2 spot. Max holding on that number 3. Bryson Dwyer to the 4. Tyrell in that number 5. Diego Bianchi in that number 6. Ralph Howard in that 7. Scott Goff in the 8. Kenny in the number 9. It is, but it's currently closed at this time. All right. Thank you. 130 down, or 330 down, 130 left to go. Aiden Kotu right now with a 10-second lead up on Adrian Gibson, who's in that number 2 spot. Bryson Dwyer working the number 3. Max in that 4. Lead up on Adrian Gibson. Bryson Dwyer holding on number 3 spot. Man, one coming across the line way out of tune.
1 minute left.
I think that might have been Bryson Dwyer to sound a little on the fat side. Aiden Kotu coming across the line right now with the race lead. Just ran his fast lap in the race at a 29.5.
45 seconds left.
45 seconds left to go. 45 seconds remaining.
Seconds left.
Kotu now with a 13-second lead up on the field. Last time by the line, Bryson Dwyer, 4.6 seconds. Up on the 2. Or 3. A long lap here for Kotu. There he is coming across the line. Still maintaining a 10-second lead up on the field. Adrian Gibson, 4.6 seconds up on Bryson Dwyer. They're over here on the right-hand side of the track. There goes Adrian. There goes Bryson. Bryson with that tune off just a little bit out of his car. Adam Tyrell, 2.1 seconds back into 3. Max working to 5. He's 4.1 seconds back into 4. Oh, got one upside down.
Adrian Kotu done.
Uh-oh, we got one lost their clutch out there.
Scott Goff done. Adrian Gibson done. Max Mejia done. Bryson Dwyer done.
And as they race it back to the line, they'll be done. Waiting on Ralph Howard, Diego Bianchi. Comes Adrian. It's over here on the right-hand side. Waiting on Ralph. Still got
Ralph
one
Howard
moving out there. Still got one moving. Still got one moving. Waiting on Diego. One to finish here.
Diego
and there we go,
done.
guys. That's a race. Everybody is done. Aiden Kotu going to take the win. He'll set the bar. 10 lap 5:06. All right.
Richard Dean.
I need Aiden on the 2. Adrian Gibson, please take the 4. Adam Tyrell on the 3. Diego Bianchi on the 7. Max, please
Brian
take
Hutchison.
the 6. Max, take the 6. Bryson Dwyer on the 10. Ralph Howard on the 1. Scott Goff on the 5. Kenny on the 8. And I need a volunteer on 9. I need a volunteer marshal on 9. That's right here at the beginning of the straightaway. Volunteer on 9. Kenny, you're on the 8, top right. Yeah,
Joey Lucchini.
I'll get him over there in just a sec.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Ralph, you're right here. There you go, buddy. You got it.
Raymond Godzinski.
All right, guys, let's get them checked in.
Joe Galante. Jim Berry. Bobby Blair. Yoandy Reyes.
Danny, TQ photo for Mike Eichmeyer.
Nelson
Danny,
Reyes.
okay, you got it. Waiting on a check from Josie Padishaw, KJ Anderson, and Lorenzo Davis. Four. Yeah.
KJ Anderson.
Adrian, the 4's over there on the left-hand side.
Lorenzo Davis.
1 minute.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, loop goes live in 50 seconds. Got Josie Padishaw now checked
Josie
in.
Padishaw. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
30 seconds. Loop goes live. 30 seconds. Race 8 out on the track. Race number 9 coming up next. Loop goes live in 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Loop goes live.
Less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, loop is live. Race number 8 underway. It's Open Nitro Buggy presented by Rockstar Power Sports. Heat number 2 of 3. The TQ time you're looking to beat 10 lap 5:06. Set by Aiden Kotu.
4 minutes left.
New race leader and CQ holder right now, it is Richard Dean out in front on the 11th lap, 5:27 pace.
Three minutes left.
Richard Dean continuing to lead away, 1.8 seconds now up on Brian Hutchinson, who's in that chase. Joey Lucchini working at number 3. Jim Berry working at 4. Bobby Blair in the 5 with 2:15 down, 2:45 left to go. KJ Anderson in the 6. Raymond working at 7. Nelson Reyes in the 8. Yandy Reyes in the number 9. Lorenzo in the 10. Joe Galani in the 11. Josie Pattershaw working at 12. Richard Dean now with only 0.2 of a second lead up on Brian Hutchinson as that battle really starting to tighten up for TQ overall. 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes left.
Jim Berry only 1.7 seconds behind Joey Lucchini for that number 2 spot. Man, somebody's got their motor leaned out. There's 3 cars come by me in a wad, and you could tell one of them is stretched out right as they got on that throttle. Who was it? Was it Jim Berry? Yeah. Richard Dean, Brian Hutchinson, 1 and 2, only separated by 1.1 seconds. Joey Lucchini holding on to 3. Bobby Blair in the 4. Hutchinson now 1.1 seconds back. Bobby Blair in that.
One minute left.
4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. 4 minutes down, 1 minute remaining. Uh-oh, we got one out there with a flame out. 50 seconds left to go.
$45 seconds left.
Tight battle right now for that 3, 4, and 5 as it's only separated here by 1.4 seconds. Richard Dean with a 5-second lead up on the field and on TQ run. 10 lap 5:01 for Dean. Brian Hutchinson working at number 2. Joey Lucchini in the 4. Jim Berry 5. Now Jim Berry going to move to the 4. Bobby Blair to the 5. We got Nelson Reyes in that 6th spot. KJ Anderson in the 7. Lorenzo Davis holding. Race clock has expired, guys. Keep going. Your computer call you done.
Richard Dean done. Brian Hutchinson done.
Oh, man, we had a 38-second lap there for Richard Dean. That's going to allow Brian Hutchinson to move up and take the win here.
Nelson Reyes
but
done.
He will be short of TQ.
Brian
Hutchinson going to finish up with a 10-lap 5:08.
Done.
So right now, Aiden Kotu still sitting top of the leaderboard. One more heat still to go. Wait on Jim, KJ, Lorenzo, and Raymond.
Lorenzo Davis done.
Got a couple to finish here.
Jim Berry done.
Jim Berry going to come on into 3. And that's a race. Everybody is done. Race number 8 in the books. Race number 9. Coming up next, let's get our turn marshals out there,
Scott
please.
Wiedemeyer.
Brian Hutchinson on the 3. Richard Dean, please take the 6. Richard Dean, please take the 6. Jim Berry on the 2. Joey Lucchini on the 10. Bobby Blair on the 7. KJ Anderson on the 8. Raymond on
Sean
the 1.
Alfonso.
Josie on the 4. Joe Galani on the 5. Yandy Reyes on the 9.
Kurt Robertson. Andy Kirk. Bob Trim. Michael Eichmeyer. Jose Agostino. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Teddy Davis. Kurt Bennett. Ryan Vesh. Matthew Hardy.
All right, wait on check from Mike Salta. Mike Salta, wait on check from you. Missing the 9, missing the 9. There's Mike Salta, got him checked in.
Mike Slaughter.
Yandy Reyes, put you on the 9. You're, just stay there, stay there. Lucchini, you getting the 9? Okay. Minute 15 to the start, minute 15 to start. You're good.
One minute to the start of the race.
Race number 9 going to be underway here in 1 minute. It is our third and final heat here for Open Nitro Buggy, presented by Rockstar Power Sports.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I'll grab the blower. I'll blow the track while you repair the pipe, okay? 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Loop goes live, 30 seconds.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I'll help.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, you guys, loop is live. Race number 9 now underway. Race number 10 going to be coming up next. Waiting on everybody to get on the clock here. The TQ time you're looking to beat, 10 lap 5:06. Right now I got Ryan Vesh out in front on a 10 lap 5:04. Guys are going to do pipe repair and blow the track off after this race. Going to do pipe repair and blow the track off after this race. New race leader, Teddy Davis to the top of the leaderboard. 10 lap 5:03. Ryan Vesh holding on number 2. Kurt Robinson into 3. Andy Kirk into 4. Scott Wiedmeyer in that 5. Bob Trim now up to that number 5 spot. Mike Eichmeyer to the 5. Matthew Hardy in that 6. Kurt Bennett in the 7. Jose in the 8. Bob Trim in that number 9. Sean Alfonso in the 10. Scott Wiedmeyer in the 11. Mike Solta in that number 12 spot. Oh, flame out right here on the front straightaway. Flame out right here on the front. Hold it up
3 minutes
now.
left.
Be careful, the loop is right there. Be careful, the loop's right there. You're halfway there, racers. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Kurt Robinson right now leading away. Got a 2.3-second lead up on Matthew Hardy, who's in that number 2 spot. Teddy Davis working at number 3. Mike Eichmeyer in that number 4. Andy Kirk in that number 4 spot. Now Teddy Davis in that 5. Eichmeyer up to the number 3. Matt Hardy now closing in on the backside of Kurt Robinson. Robinson on a 10-lap 5:07. He's only 1 second away from TQ. Race number 10 again, guys. We're going to do a little bit of track maintenance right after this. I'm going to blow the track off, and they're going to do a little bit of pipe repair. So hold all cars. Oh. Andy Kirk down with the race lead, 10-lap 5:17. Mike Eichmeyer in that number 2 spot, 3 seconds back of the 1. Matthew Hardy still holding on to that number 3 with Teddy Davis in that number 4. Race number 10 going to be coming up next, race 10.
One minute left.
Mike Eichmeyer still leading away. Got 8/10 of a second lead up on Matthew Hardy, who's in that number 2 spot. Andy Kirk working at number 3. Kurt Robinson working the 4. Ryan Vesh in the 5.
45 seconds left.
Race number 9 on the track. Race number 10 going to be coming up next.
$30 seconds left. $15 seconds left.
Hey, Ryan. Ryan.
Ryan VESH done. Michael Eichmeyer done.
All righty, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going till you hear the computer call you done.
Matthew Hardy done.
Oh, careful. Oh,
Scott
man.
Mayer done.
Dang.
Andy Kirk done. Kurt Robertson done.
It's going to be Mike Eichmeyer taking the win here in race number 9, but it will be
Sean
Aiden
Alfonso
Kotu holding on for TQ. So Aiden Kotu, if you would, please report to the podium for your TQ photo. Waiting on Teddy Davis. Oh, never mind. I still got one up there moving around. See who that is. That's just somebody running a cool down lap. That's the race, guys. Everybody is done. All righty, guys, just hold your cars now. Hold your cars. Oh, looks like they're going to fix the pipe. Okay. Hold your cars now, guys. Hold your cars.
Julian Oliveras.
I got 3 laps counted for you. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I got the new transporter. Do you want to check it in?
Yeah, give me just one moment. Let me check something here real quick. Hold on. He's looking at everything. I mean, your transponder signal streaks off the charts. Good. The signal is good. It's rounding out, but the signal is off the chart good. It's rounding out. What does that mean? So it's working. When it's working fine. Like the signal's great, but it loses power sometimes.
bucket 11. I'm sorry. I
have
can't.
a bucket 11. Oh, yeah. Yeah, give me one moment.
Tell me where you want me.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Zach Rodrigue.
All right, I need Mike Eichmeyer on the 10. If you'll take the 1. Kurt Robinson on the 6, Andy Kirk on the 3, Ryan Vesh on the 5, Kurt Bennett on the 9, Scott Wiedmeyer on the 4, Sean Alfonso on the 8, Bob Trim on the 2, Teddy Davis. Teddy Davis, if you would please take the spot for Kurt Bennett, the 9. You want to take? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And Mike Solta, please, on the 7. All right, I'm missing a marshal on the top left-hand side. Let's see, that should be bucket 5. Ryan Vesh, bucket 5. Ryan Vesh, bucket 5. Ryan Vesh, bucket 5. All right, you guys, turn them loose, turn them loose, turn them loose, turn them loose. Get your warm up. Nope, no, I'll get it. I'll fix the handle that. Sean Alfonso, never mind, he's there. He's right there. Ryan Vesh. Vesh, he's over there. What happened to Josh Cox, you know? Oh, damn, that's tough. Got several people that didn't show up this weekend. We're down to
Like 290 entries.
Cameron Goff. Derek Jacobs.
Oh, yeah.
Gene Hickerson.
Yep, absolutely.
Nicholas Pera. Juan Jose Serna. Peyton Reisinger.
Steve Downey. Quit flirting with the women. Quit flirting.
One minute to the start of the race. Brett Kingsbury.
All right, guys, Luke's going to go live here in 1 minute.
Lee Kessler. Sean Kraus. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Race number 10 out on the track goes live here in 40 seconds. 40 seconds.
Huh? That's a hell of a pick down the tire guy. Oh.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Ryan LeCaire, you're not in this race. Ryan LeCaire, you're not in this race. Luke goes live in 25. You're in race number 11. Ryan LeCaire, you're in race 11. Race 10 currently on the track.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Luke goes live in 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Luke goes live.
Less than 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we are underway. Nico Parr, you are on the clock. Nico Parr on the clock. It is Pro Nitro Buggy presented by J Concepts out on the track. Race number 10, heat number 1 of 2.
Four minutes left.
All right, you minute 15 down, 3:45 left to go. Julian right now leading the way, 11 lap, 5 flat. Sean Kraus working at number 2 spot. Brett Kingsbury in at number 3. Gene Hickerson in the 4. Ooh, that wind is whipping. 1:30 down, 3:30 left to go. Julian, Sean, Brett. Their top 3, they're currently separated 3.3 seconds. Race number 11, you're coming up next. Race 11 up next. Julian leading the way, still knocking on the door, but 12 lap pace here, 11 lap, 5 flat. Gene Hickerson in the 4. Cameron Goff now to the 5. Cam up to the
3
4.
minutes
Hickerson
left.
5. Sean Kraus now moves up to that number 2 spot. 1.8 seconds back of the 1. That's an all associated top 3 right now, all running J Concepts tires. Got Cam Goff in the X-Ray working the 4. Nico Parr in the HP working the 5. Juan Serna in the X-Ray in the 6. Gene Hickerson in the S-Works working the 7. Derek Jacobs in the Mugen working the 8. Zach Rodriguez in the number 9. Peyton in that number 10. And Lee Kessler in the 11.
Two minutes left.
3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Julian, Brett, Sean, Nico, Derek, and Gene, your top 6. Julian now has opened up a 5.8 second lead on the field and just ran his fast lap of the race at a 27 flat. Sean Krause also with a fast lap of 27 flat. Julian now with an 8-second lead up on the field. Backs up that 27 flat with another 27 flat. Knocking on the door with 12 lap pace here. 11 lap, 5 flat for Julian. Julian working the middle section of the track. Here he comes in through the big double right in front of the driver's stand. Julian in that white, yellow, and blue associated with the white wheels, white wing. Right-hand side of the track. Here he comes back towards start-finish. Down the front straightaway he goes. He is 0.02 of a second away from a 12-lap pace here, and he's got a clean track in front of him.
Left.
Julian really beginning to pick it up here now. As he stretched out that lead to 10 seconds on the field. Nico Parra now moves up to that number 2 spot. Brett still holding on to that number 3. Jacobs working to 4.
Left.
Here comes Julian onto the front straightaway. Julian now on that 12-lap pace as he clicks off a 26.9 fast lap for Julian. Sean Krause in that number 3 spot, only 0.6 of a second back of that number 2. Derek Jacobs into 4. Gene Hickerson working to 5. Hickerson right now only 0.4 of a second behind Jacobs. Jacobs 0.8 of a second away from the 3.
15 seconds
Juan
left.
Cerna in that number 6 spot. Cerna only 1.4 seconds behind Nico Parr, who falls to the 5. It is a tight battle right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with Zach Rodriguez. 8 with Derek Jacobs. They are not that far apart from one another. Right at about 3 seconds, all but separating that group. Cam Goff holding on to the 9. Lee Kessler, you're done. Cameron Goff, you're done.
Nicholas Parra done.
Race it back to the line, guys. You're all going to be done. Race it back to the line. You'll all be done.
Sean Krause done. Zach Rodriguez done.
Looks like Julian going to take the win as he's going to be the only one to reach that 12-lap pace here. Going to finish it with a 12-lap 5:26.
Hayden Reisinger done. Brett Kingsbury done. Julian Oliveras done.
Wait on Derek Jacobs.
Derek Jacobs done.
And there we go, guys. That's a race. Everybody is done. Julian going to take the win. Set TQ here in Pro Nitro Buggy. Race number 11 going to be coming up next. All right, I need Brett on the 5, Nico on the 9, Gene on the 7, Juan Cerna on the 6, Zach Rodriguez on the 1, Derek Jacobs on the 2, Cam Goff on the 4, Lee Kessler on the 10, Peyton on the 3, Julian, please
Tyler
take
Hooks.
the 8 for Miller Freud. Please take the 8.
Joshua Vici-Domini.
He's good.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
He's doing good.
Junior 7. 7, I believe, is right. Yep, right there.
JP Signs. Carson Ringer. Ryan Harris.
This is Zach Rodriguez on the 1. Zach Rodriguez on the 1.
Jimbo Cadera. Nicole Listy. Ryan LaCour. Christopher Laus. Daniel Chavez. Trent Walker.
All right, got everybody checked in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Luke goes live here in 1 minute. 1 minute. TQ time looking to beat 12 lap 5:26.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Luke goes live at 25. 25. Luke goes live.
"15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5, 4, 3, 1.
Alrighty, guys, race number 11 is underway. It is Pro Nitro Buggy presented by J Concepts, heat number 2. Out on the track, TQ time you're looking to beat Julian at a 12-lap 5:26. All right, I got everybody on the clock. Race number 11. Race number 12. You need to be moving into staging. Race 12 into staging, please.
Four minutes left.
Yeah, so it'll be 10 bump 2. So it'll be 10, 10, and 13. Trent Walker right now. Oh, take the back. Tyler Hook's going to take over the race lead. 11-lap 5:04. Trent Walker right there in that number 2 spot. 1/10 of a second back. Daniel Chavez into number 3. Christopher Louse working the 4. 130 down. 3:30 left to go. Josh Vichadomi into number 5. Ryan Harris working at number 6. Brian LaCaire in that 7. Jimbo Kadir in the 8. Nico Listy in the 9. Carson Ringer 10. JP Signs in the 11. Danny Chavez still leading the way. Got a 3/10 of a second lead here up on Tyler Hooks, who's in that number 2 spot. 11-lap 5:02 is the pace for Chavez. Chavez running the X-Ray chassis, I believe. Trent Walker coming across line into number 3. Only 1.8 seconds out of the race lead. Eugen. Tyler Hooks now takes back over the top spot. Tyler Hooks on 11-lap 5:02. Chavez in that number 2. Trent Walker in the 3. 1, 2, and 3. Only separate at 2.3 seconds here. It's Hook, Chavez, Vichadomi, 1, 2, and 3. Louse in the 4. Ryan Harris in the 5. Trent Walker in the 6. Jimbo Kadira in the 8. Brian LaCaire in that number 8 spot now. Jimbo Kadira to the 7. Nico Listy in the 9. JP Signs in the 10. Carson Ringer in the 11. You're now 3 minutes down. 2 minutes left to go. 3 down, 2 minutes remaining. Race number 12. Four-wheel drive short course. You're coming up next. Four-wheel drive short course up next. Tyler Hooks and Daniel Chavez, they're battling out right now for that top spot. So it's Team Associated versus Mugen right now. 1 and 2. You got the J Concepts tires in the 1. TZO tires in the number 2. Christopher Louse working at number 3. Currently 6 seconds out of that leading battle. Chavez with a faster car. Right as I say that, Tyler Hooks going to come down and lay a 26.7 down, matching that 26.7 of Daniel Chavez. Christopher Louse with a 27.7 fast lap for himself.
1 minute left.
4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go. Tyler Hooks still leading the way here. Hooks coming across the start-finish line with a 27.2 that time by. 45 seconds left to go.
45 seconds left.
Jimbo Kadir coming across the line just behind or in front of Trent Walker. But he's behind him here on the scoring pylon by 5 seconds.
$30 seconds left.
There's Vichadomi coming across the line into 5. Tyler Hooks still leading the way in 11-lap 5:02.
15 seconds left.
Hey, did somebody pick up a single tire? Somebody pick up a single tire from pit lane? Oh, here we go. Maria. All righty, guys. Race clock has expired.
Tyler Hook's done.
It's going to be Tyler Hooks taking a race win. 11 lap, 5:02. Come up just a little bit short on TQ.
Daniel Chavez done.
Chavez, you're done. Laos, you're done. Ringer, you're done.
Carson
Jimbo
Ringer
Kadira,
done.
you're done.
Joshua Vici Domini done. Ryan Harris done.
Wait on Walker, Signs, Listy, and Lacaire.
Nicole Listy done. Ryan Lacour done. Trent Walker done. JP Signs done.
There we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. All righty, guys. Put your cards down. Come on, grab a to-marshal spot. Julian, please report the podium for your TQ photo. Julian? Four-wheel drive short course coming up next. I need Tyler Hooks on the 3, Daniel Chavez on the 7, Christopher Laus on the 8, Ryan Harris on the 6,
Sean Alfonso.
JP Signs on the 2, Jimbo Kadira on the 1, Carson Ringer on the
Henry
5,
Clafford.
Ryan Lacaire on the 9, and let's see here.
Gene J.R.
Nico Listy, please take the 4. Nico, please take the 4.
2 minutes to the start of the race. Vincent Serbanai. Scott Manning. Thomas McGrath. Gary Teeter. Rodolfo Torres. Bart Ferrubel. Raymond Clappert. Patrick Rossiter.
Hey, who has Brandon Eubanks transponder? Brandon Eubanks? Anybody know that name? Brandon Eubanks?
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. I got some unknown transponders I got to get checked in here. No more laps. No more laps, please. Everybody come over here on the right-hand side of the track. No more laps.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Not you, silly.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's see here. Hector, come across the line. Hector only, please.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Hector only. Hector. Last call, no Hector. Nick
Less
Christopher,
than
come
5,
across the line. Nick.
4, 3, 2.
Thank you, Nick.
Nick Christopher.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so one of them's not right here. Hector, again, last call, Hector. Raymond Clappert, come across the line. Raymond. Okay, that's correct. Vincent, come across the line for me, buddy. Vincent. Thomas McGrath. Sean Alfonso. Teddy Davis, are you on the stand? Okay, so Teddy, you're not running full drive short course, buddy. You're only running the other two classes. I'm just going to leave you in here because I had somebody drop out, so I'm just going to let you run it, all right?
Teddy Davis.
All right, so that's where my mess up was. All right, guys, here we go. Luke's going to go live in 3, 2, 1, and we're off and running.
4 minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Patrick Rossler right now leading the way, 11 lap 5:27. Gene Trout Jr. in that number 2 spot, 10 lap 5:11. Vincent Sorbrini in that number 3. Nick Christopher in the 4. Gary Teeter in the 5. Henry Clappert in the 6. Teddy Davis in the 7. Rodley Torres in the 8. Scott Manning in 9. Sean Alfonso 10. Thomas McGrath in the 11. Bartman in the 12. Raymond in the 13. Hey, how are you? Oh, I got you.
Three minutes left.
Patrick Rossiter still continuing to lead the way here. Gene Trout holding on to the number 2 spot. They're separated by 8.4 seconds. Vincent in the number 3. Vincent right now 4.6 seconds back into 2. Nick Christopher holding on to the 4. Nick 1.2 seconds back at the 3. Henry Clappert working the 5. Henry right now 2 seconds back. Rodley Torres out to the 4. Sean Alfonso 5. Scott Manning 6. Thomas McGrath in the 7. Bart
2
in
minutes
the 8.
left.
Nick Christopher to the 8th spot. Now Gary Teeter in the 9. Rodley Torres in the 10. Henry in the 11th spot. Long ladder for Henry. Only got 2 laps counted here for Raymond. And it looks like Teddy having some issues as well. $1:30 left to go, 1:30 remaining. Patrick Russell coming across the line with the race lead. Gene Trout in that number 2 spot. 10 seconds up on Vincent. Vinny right now 8.4 seconds up on Sean Alfonso. Alfonso 5.3 seconds up on Scott Manning, who just came across the line. Thomas McGrath in the 6. McGrath right now 1.8 seconds behind Manning for that 5 spot. Got a minute 15 left to go. Nick Christopher holding on to the 7. Bart and Gary Teeter battling right now for the 8 and 9. They're only separated by half a second. Rodley Torres working at number 10 spot. Rodley 7 seconds back in the number 9. Henry Clappert in the 11. Raymond Clappert in that 12.
$45 seconds left. $30 seconds left.
30 seconds left to go. It's still Rossiter and Gene Trout, 1 and 2. Nate Christopher holding on to that number 3.
15
Vincent
seconds
holding
left.
on to the 4. 15 seconds left to go. Race number 13, you're coming up next. Race 13, it is 4-wheel drive short course presented by rcsignup.com. Here in the race number 12.
Vincent Sorbrini done.
Not yet. Not yet.
Bart Ferrable done. Gary Teeter done.
All right, you guys, race back to the
Scott
line.
Manning
You're all
done.
done. As you come to the line, you're all done.
Henry Clappert done. Patrick Rossiter done. Gene Jr. done. Rodley Torres done.
So
Thomas
Patrick
McGrath
Ross are
done.
going to take the win here,
Raymond
4-wheel drive
Clappert
short
done.
course.
Nick
So
Christopher
Patrick, when
done.
you're done, turn marshal, go get your TQ photo. Waiting on Sean Alfonso, last one to finish. Sean Alfonso. That truck looks like something broke on the left front. Something does not look right with that truck at all. Left
Sean
front.
Alfonso
there
done.
we go. That's race, guys. Everybody is done. All right, you guys, put your cars down. Come on out, get a turn marshal spot. Race at number 13. Going to be coming up next.
Tomica, Washington.
Yeah, but I'll have a 14. So Patrick Rossiter on
Bart
the
Collins.
7, Vinny on the 2, Scott on the 5,
Ed Fernandez.
Henry on the
Scott
6,
Large.
Thomas on the 3, Sean Alfonso on the 4, Bart on the 8, Gary on the 10. I need
Carlos Segui.
Let's see here. I need
Rob
a marshal to move. Let's see here.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Teddy
Phil
Davis,
Flaherty.
take the 1 right there. Since you're right there beside it, take the 1. Thank you, Teddy.
Justin Newby. AJ Johnson. James Large. Joshua Cox. TJ Bradley.
Ah, darn it. Hold on. All right, should have all my turn marshals out here, guys. Loop's going to go live here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loop is live, loop is live. Race at number 13 underway. What's up, buddy?
Freddie Villalona.
All right, race number 13 out on the track. It is 40 Plus E-Buggy presented by Smith Garage Equipment. So I got a lot of fuel bottles up here in timing and scoring. A lot of fuel bottles up in timing and scoring. If you're missing one, come get it. There's 5 of them. 4 of them now. Oh, there's an old school one, a Trinity Monster Horsepower fuel bottle. That's an old school fuel bottle. 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. TJ Bradley right now leading the way, 11 lap of 5:15. James Large in the number 2 spot. AJ Johnson working the 3. Carlos C in the 4. Bart Collins in the 5. Rob Offit holding on to the 6. Justin Newby in the 7. Ed Fernandez in the 8 spot. Tamika Washington 9. That's an old school bottle there, buddy. Yeah, that's been around for a while. No Mugans. I look. No Mugans. Which means somebody probably picked up your Mugen bottle. 1:30 down, 3:30 left to go. Oh, got one upside down. A.J. Johnson now takes over the race lead. Carlos C in the 2. T.J. Bradley 3. Top 3 only separated by 1.2 seconds here. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Race 13 on the track. Race 14 coming
3
up
minutes
next.
left.
My goodness. Help them out, Patrick. Help them out. Man, they going for you. They're trying to take you out your knees and your feet. What's that noise? Did you hear that, Mark? With just over 2 minutes left to go, Carlos Seeger right now leading. We got a 2.4 second lead here up on A.J. Johnson, who's in that number 2 spot. James Large in the 3, Rob Offit working the 4, Justin Newby in the 5, Scott Large in the 6, T.J. Bradley in the 7, Ed Fernandez in the 8, Bart Collins 9, Bill Flaherty in the 10, Freddie in the 11, and Tamika working the 12. Race 14, you're on the ramp. Carlos Seege now with a 4.4 second lead up on A.J. Johnson. Carlos Seege running the S-Works chassis on the Pro 1 RC tires. 90 seconds left to go. 90 seconds remaining here now. James Large, Justin Newby, Rob Moffitt, and Scott Large, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They're going at it. Ed Fernandez in the 7, TJ Bradley in the 8, Freddie 9.
One minute left. "45 seconds left.
Carlos Siggy now leading the way with A.J. Johnson in that number 2 spot. Justin Newby holding on to 3. Rob Moffitt working the 4. 40-plus E-Buggy presented by Smith Garage Equipment. Currently on the track. Race 14. You're on the ramp. Bill Flaherty and Scott Large coming across the line almost identically together.
15 seconds left.
They go down the front straightaway.
Bill Flaherty done. Scott Large done. Tomica Washington done. Justin Newby done. Carlos Segui done.
Got a lap,
Freddie
AJ.
Villalona
Keep
done.
going, AJ.
Ed Fernandez done.
Waiting on AJ, Rob, James. Here
James
comes
Large
James.
done.
Waiting on Rob Offit and AJ Johnson.
Rob Offit done.
There's Rob waiting on AJ Johnson. Last one to finish. Last one to finish, AJ. Everybody else is done. AJ working the right-hand side of the track. He comes back towards start-finish. It's going to be Carlos Siggy taking the win and setting the bar 11 lap, 5:15. All right, you guys put your cars down quickly. Come on out, grab it to Marshall spot. I need Carlos Siggy on the 1, AJ Johnson on 9, Justin Newby on the 4, Rob Offit on the 7, James Large on the 10, Ed
Angel
Fernandez
Ruiz
on the 3, Tamika on the 6, Bill Flaherty on the 2, TJ Bradley
Gilbert
on the 8,
Monteiro.
Bart Collins
Walter
on
Cruz.
the 5, and that covers them all.
Sign up Bobby. Tony Rivas. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Luis Perez. Scott White. Rene Infante. Jacob Lasco. Dennis Cubbage.
All right, waiting on a check from Raymond Clappert and Michael Roy. Raymond Clappert and Michael Roy. There's Michael Roy. Waiting on a check from Raymond Clappert.
Michael
Raymond.
Roy.
There's Raymond. Got everybody checked in.
Raymond Clappert.
Should have all my marshals out here. Loop's going live, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Loop is live. Loop is live. Race number 14 underway. Our second and final heat here for 40-plus E-Buggy, presented by Smith Garage Equipment. All right. Got everybody on the clock here. Race number 15. You're on the ramp. Race 15 on the ramp.
Four minutes left.
Jake Lasco right now leading the way, 11 lap 5:16. TU time you're looking to beat 11 lap 5:15. Got Scott White holding on number 2, Tony Rivas in the 3, Angel Ruiz in the 4. Louis Perez in the 5. Chris Figueroa in that number 6. Dennis Cubbage in the 7. RC sign up Bobby in the 8 spot. Renee Fonte in the number 9. Willie Montero in the 10. Michael Roy in the 11. Walter Cruz 12. And Raymond Clappert in the 13. Race 15, you're on the ramp. Right at 2 minutes down with 3 minutes left to go.
Three minutes left.
Jake Lasco still out in the front. Got Scott White working that now. Tony Rivas going to be working at number 2. Scott White in the 3. Angel Ruiz to the 4. Your top 3, they only separated here by 1.5 seconds last time by the line here at the halfway point. That's 2:30 down. 2:30 left to go. Jake Lasco, Scott White, Angel Ruiz, Renee Fonte, and Chris Figueroa, your top 5. Bobby Phillips in that number 6 spot now as Bobby's beginning to move up the leaderboard.
Two minutes left.
Lasco 2 seconds up on the field with Scott White in that number 2 spot. He's 2.6 seconds above Renee Fonte, who just moved to the 3. 90 seconds left to go. Lasco on 11 lap 5:20, currently 5 seconds off of TQ time. I'm glad to see that Carlos Sigui will soon be a candidate for Hair Club for Men. What's that? He didn't even know what I said, did he? He had no clue. Y'all can tell him later in Spanish. 4 minutes down, 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
With 45 seconds left to go, Scott White trying to close the gap here on Jake Lasco. Scott White just ran his fast lap of the race at a 28.8. Lasco's 29.2. Lasco going to click off a 30.1, so Scott White closing the gap down to 1.4 seconds here
left.
with 30 seconds left to go. Scott working his way over here on the right-hand side of the track. Got a lot of lap traffic here around him. Here he comes onto the front straightaway. 9/10 of a second now the gap.
15 seconds left.
TQ looks like it's going to stay strong here for Carlos Sigui in 40-plus C buggy. I am definitely going to find me a damn jacket. Holy moly. If this wind stays like this tonight, I'm going to freeze my keister off.
Gilher Montero done.
Go put it on.
Chris Figueroa done. Luis Perez done.
I got a pair of jeans and a stretchy pant, and I got my heavy-duty jacket. I'll be good.
Angel Ruiz done. Jacob Lasco done. Tony Rivas done.
All right, you guys, race back to the line. You'll all be done. Jake Lasco going to take the race win. 11 lap 5:20.
Dennis Cubbage done. Michael Roy done.
So it'll be Carlos Sigui holding on for TQ. Carlos, if you would take your car over to podium for TQ photo.
Scott White done.
Wait on Walter Cruz. Raymond Clappert.
Walter Cruz done.
Wait on Raymond. Here comes Raymond. And there
Raymond
we go, guys.
done.
That's the race. Everybody is done. Jake Lasco going to take win here in race number 14. Put your cars
Mike
down,
Wolford.
guys. Coming out to the marshal spot.
Larry Langham.
I need Scott White on the 10, Tony Rivas on the 4, Chris Figueroa on the 7, RC sign up Bobby on the 8, Louis Perez on the 6, Dennis Cubbage on the 3, Angel Ruiz on the 9, Walter Cruz on the 1, Willie on the 5, Michael Roy on the 2.
Mike Diaz. Donald Large. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Joseph Ruggiero. Josie Patty Shao. Rodolfo Torres.
All right, wait. Oh, I have John Grant in here twice. Oh, boy. How did that happen?
John Philly. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Danny, need you for TQ photo at the podium, Danny. On my way. Bartman, need a check from you, buddy. Bartman, need a check from you. Bartman.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Wait, no check from John Grant and Bartman. Race number 15.
John Grant.
There we go. There's John. Wait, no check from Bart.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Carlos Sigi. 40 plus. Bart, I know you're here,
Less
buddy.
than 5,
Bart.
4, 3.
Oh, there he is. Got
2,
him. Hold on a
1.
second. Ignore the timer, guys.
Bart Faribault.
There we go. All right, guys. Luke's going to go live here in 3, 2, 1. Loop is live. Loop is live. Y'all let's start at one time. Good eye, Michael Roy. Good eye. Thank you, sir. Behind you there. Have no laps counted for AJ Reynolds. No laps
4
counted
minutes
for AJ
left.
Reynolds. .130 down, 3:30 left to go. Mike Diaz right now leading away, got a 7/10 second lead up on John Philly, who's in the number 2 spot. Joseph Rodero now going to move up into the race lead, 10 lap 5:20. Mike Walford in that number 2 spot. Mike Diaz in number 3. John Philly in the 4. Donnie Large in the 5. Josie Pattershaw in that number 6. Rodley Torres in the 7. Larry Langan in that number 8 spot. John Grant 9. Bart holding on to that number 10.
Three minutes left.
.230 down, 2:30 left to go. Mike Diaz out in front, 10 lap 5:16. Joseph holding on to that number 2 spot, only 1/10 of a second back. Mike Wolford, 9/10 of a second away. Joseph now going to take over that top spot. Joseph on a 10 lap 5:15. Diaz 10 lap 5:16. Wolford 10 lap 5:17 for your top three.
Two minutes left.
.145 left to go. Mike Wolford now only 0.6 of a second away from the race lead. Diaz holding on to that number 3 spot. John Philly in the 4. Josie Pattishaw in that 5. Josie right now 4 seconds away from the 4. John Grant 1.8 seconds back of the 5 and the 6. Donnie Large holding on to that number 7 spot. 6 seconds back in the 6th spot. Larry Langan in the number 8. Now Bart going to move to the 8. Bradley Torres to the 8. Bart 9. Larry 10. They're only separated here by 1.4 seconds. 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Ready to dominate? Show Jenny how it's done. Somebody's got to carry home some hardware.
45 seconds left.
Joseph and Mike right now 1 and 2. Ruggiero, Wolford separated by 1.9 seconds for the top spot.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left to go. John Grant and Josie Pattishaw, they're battling out right now for the 5 and 6. They're only separated by 0.3 of a second.
15 seconds left.
All righty, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call you done.
Josie Pattishaw
Race
done.
number 16, you're
John
on
Grant
the deck.
done.
On deck, race 16, on deck.
Mike Wolford done. Joseph Ruggiero done. Donald Large done. Rodolfo Torres done.
Don't sound too good. That bright orange truck don't sound too good at all. Oh,
Larry Langan done. Bart
lost the
Therible
diff.
done. John Philly
Mike
done.
Wolford going to take the
Mike
race win.
Diaz done.
10 lap 5:08 as he sets TQ here in Rookie E. Truggy. So when you get done turn marshal, Mike, go get your TQ photo. When you get done turn marshaling, get your TQ photo. Yes, sir. Yeah. That take you out of 22?
Matt Milling.
I made a change earlier, and I told Teddy or Sean to tell you.
Sol Lugo.
21, yeah. All righty, guys, let's get our turn
2
marshals
minutes
out
to
here,
the start
please,
of the
for that
race.
last race. I need Mike Wolford on the 7, John Philly on the 1,
Rob Offit.
Mike Diaz on the number 9, John Grant, I don't have a 12,
Drew Bryant.
Josie Pattishaw on the 5,
Scott Manning.
Donnie Large on the 8, Rodley Torres on the 6, Bart
Thomas
on the
McGrath.
4, Larry on the 3, John Grant, please take the 2, A.J. Reynolds on the 10,
William Tolksdorf. Nick Christopher. Keith Hill.
All right, just waiting on a check from Hector. The 9's right here, Mike. 9 is right here. There. All right, I'm missing the 8. Donnie Large on the 8.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Behind you, Joseph. Behind you. Behind you, Joseph. Okay.
45 seconds to the start
No
of the
check
race.
from Hector. No check from Hector. All All right, about ready to get this one underway. Hector Gutierrez, last call. Hector, last call.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Here we go. Loop's going live, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, opening truggy underway, presented by Surpass Hobbies. Race number 17, you're on deck. Race 17 on deck. It's opening truggy, heat number 1 of 3, presented by Surpass Hobbies.
4 minutes left.
One minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Nick Christopher right now leading the way, 11 lap 5:25. Keith Hill now, Sol Lugo going to move up to that number 2 spot. Keith Hill to the 2, Sol Lugo 3. Rob Offit in the 4, Matt Milling in the 5. Thomas McGrath in that number 6, Scott Manning in the 7, Drew Bryan in the 8. Bill Toxdorf in the number 9. Right at 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Rob Offit out in front, 11 lap 5:24. Nick Christopher only 6/10 of a second back in that 2.
3 minutes left.
Keith Hill holding on to the number 3, 11 lap 5:28. He's 4/10 of a second away from the 2. You're halfway there, racers. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go.
Two minutes left.
Yes, sir.
Right on top of it. Still in the 8? Oh, wow. Cool. Well, damn, that's pretty damn good.
Rob Offit right now leading the way. Matt Milling in that number 2 spot, separated by 1.2 seconds. Nick Christopher in that number 3. Keith Hill in the 4. Sol Lugo in the 5. Scott Manning holding on number 6 spots. Drew Bryan in the 7. Bill Toxdorf in the number 8. Matt Milling right now with a 7/10 of a second lead up on Rob Offit, who's in the 2. Matt right now 11 lap 5:27.
45 seconds left.
40 seconds left to go. Opening truggy out on the track.
$30 seconds left. 15 seconds left.
Alrighty, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call you done.
Drew Bryant done.
Drew, you're going to get caught right in line. You're
Sol
done
Lugo
at the
done.
7.
Scott Manning done. Keith Hill done. Rob Offit done.
Wait on Matt Milling.
Matt Milling done.
Matt going to come across the line, going to set the bar, 11 lap 5:26. Waiting on Nick Christopher and Bill Toxdorf, last 2 to finish.
Nick Christopher done.
Waiting on Bill. And
William
there we
Tolstorff
go.
done.
That is a race. Matt Milling going to take the race win. Hey, buddy. Good afternoon. Race number 17 going to be coming
Hayden
up next.
Pascal.
Matt on the 6, Nick on the 2, Rob on the 7, Sol on the 3,
Chris Figueroa.
Detail on the 5, Scott Manning on the 8, Drew Bryant on the 10,
Romero.
Bill Toxdorf on the 9, Thomas McGrath on the 4. I need a volunteer, please, on the 1. I need a volunteer on bucket 1, please.
Francisco
Can I get a
Ramos.
volunteer, please, on bucket
Vincent
1?
Servanite.
Volunteer bucket
Ed
1.
Fernandez. Chris Powell. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Adrian Gibson. Nelson Garcia. James Large.
That got one right here. Thanks, Sean. You're 5.
Drew, you're on 10, which is the end of the front straightaway. All right, got everybody checked in except for one. Guys, bring them up over here on the right-hand side. I'm missing one. Let's see who I'm missing here. James. Oh, there
1
goes
minute to the
Robert.
start
I
of the
just
race.
figured it out. Mike Manella, where you at? Mike Manella, where you at? Mike Manella.
Robert Hubert.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir. Some of them will be a little more than that. Some of them may be 11 plus 2. Some may be 12.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All possible. That'll definitely be 8. You got a 9. Yeah, that's definitely 8. Do we already know the time of the 8? I don't know that yet. Yep.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay.
Just waiting on Mike Manella to cross the line for me. Mike? Okay.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
In other words, what you're saying is Bart didn't put the body clips on. That's what I'm hearing in that conversation.
Less than 5.
That is exactly
4,
what he said.
3, 2, 1.
Come across the line for me there, Mike. Just want to make sure we got everything right.
Michael Manila.
There we go. All right. Guys, Luke's going to go live here in 3. Just keep going, Mike. There you go. 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. Oh, man. What was a big wheelie right there at the start. Holy moly. It was Christopher Romero. Big wheelie. Easy, fellas. Easy. Easy in the back of the pack now. Just the first lap. Easy now. Generator's probably not even on. It should be on, unless it's just too cold in there. Yeah. I'll go look and see what the hell the problem is.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Hayden right now leading the way. Nelson Garcia in the number 2 spot. James Large working the 3. Adrian Gibson in the 4. Chris Powell in the 5. Chris Romero in that number 6. Garcia coming across the line. 11 lap 5:08. TQ time looking to beat 11 lap 5:26. Hey, Patrick, if you get just a break, let me go see what's going on in the camper.
He'll be 1, spot 1. This is what's going on in the camp. Apparently, spot 1.
3 minutes left.
All right, guys, we're 2 down, 3 to go, 2 down, 3 to go here in Open E-Truggy, Group 2 of 3, presented by Surpass Hobby. Race number 17, it is Nelson Garcia currently out front. Got a 2.9-second lead up on Hayden Pascal. Adrian Gibson in that number 3 spot. James Large in the 4. Chris Powell, your top 5. Right now, TQ time to beat Matt Milling, 11:5:26. This is race 17 on the track. Race number 18, final group of Open E-Truggy coming up next. I'd like to give a huge shout out to the entire Sundancers RC crew. This track has been resurrected. This track is Lazarus right now. It has been resurrected. Huge. Big shout out to the Sundancers crew for practically pulling an all-nighter after that little, how should I say, drizzle, heavy drizzle that came down between 11 and 3 a.m.
2 minutes left.
And them boys were out here right after 3 a.m. pumping the water off. Delayed start, but track has come alive. It's going to have some character, but welcome to off-road. 1:45 left to go. Nelson Garcia now 6.5 seconds up on the field. Chris Powell holding on to that number 2 spot. 75 thousandths ahead of James Large in the number 3. It's the tightest battle on the track with Adrian Gibson in the 4, Hayden Pascal 5, Chris Romero 6, Chris Figueroa 7, Roberto in the 8, Michael in the 9, Vince Serbini 10, Francisco in the 11. And Dwayne Sizemore is checked in.
Gotcha.
Oh, Marshall in the center straight. All clear. Easy, guys. Clean it up now. You got to go around each other, not through
1
each
minute
other.
left.
Clean it up. Right now, Nelson is good on TQ. If he can just hang on. TQ time to beat 11.
45 seconds left.
5:26. James Large just laid down his fast lap of the race at a 28.8. He's 6 seconds behind Nelson for the race lead. We're in the final 35 seconds. Oh, somebody going northbound to southbound lane.
30 seconds left. $15 seconds left.
Alrighty, guys, clock has expired. Everybody keep going till you hear your name. Keep going until you hear your name.
Christopher Romero done. Hayden Pascal done.
Chris and Hayden are the only ones done. Everybody else keep going, keep going, keep going.
Chris Figueroa done.
All right, this will be everyone's final lap. Cross the line and you are done.
Robert Huguet done. Francisco Ramos done. Vincent Serbini done.
Got 5 trucks still hot, waiting on Nelson, James, Chris Powell, Adrian, and Michael. Last 5 to finish.
Chris Powell done. Nelson Garcia done. James Large done.
Just waiting on Adrian and Michael. Last 2 to
Adrian
finish.
Gibson done.
All right, Michael, last one to finish. Solid orange truck still on the clock.
Michael
That
Manella
is the
done.
race, guys. Everybody is done. Nelson Garcia going to reset TQ 11.5.18. All right,
Attila's
guys, put your
Alsac.
trucks down immediately. Come out and grab yourself a turn marshal spot. Should have Nelson. There is no 12.
Bart
James,
Collins.
there is no 11. I need Chris Powell on the 8. Adrian on the 4. Hayden on the 5. Chris Romero on the 2. Chris Figueroa on the 10. Vince Serbini on the 6. Michael Manella on the 7. Roberto on the 1. Francisco on the 3. Ed Fernandez did not start, so Nelson, I need you at the 9, please. Nelson Garcia to the 9. That
2
is
minutes to the
beginning
start
of
of the
pit
race.
lane. Beginning of pit lane.
Julio Colon. Matt Watford. Gabriel Santiago. Seth Payton.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Rob is on the 1, correct.
Dwayne Sizemore. Anthony Gardner. Ben Fox.
Just waiting on a check it from Nick
Nick
Maldonado.
Maldonado.
There's Nick waiting on Jay McConey. Jay McConey, no check. Jay McConey, no check. Nelson, come on over to the 9. Beginning of pit lane. Beginning of pit lane. Jay McConey, last call. This is race 18. Let's see, bucket 7. Michael Manella, bucket 7. Oh. Okay. All right, Mike, we got you. Thank you,
Jay
Dan.
McConey. 1
All
minute
right.
to the start of the
All right,
race.
guys, everybody is checked in. Track's going hot in 30 seconds. All right, looks like everyone's ready to go. Track's going hot in 5, 4, 3, 2. Track is hot. Track is hot. Remember, guys, space yourselves out on the start. You're racing the clock, not each other. This is our final group of Open E-Truggy presented by Surpass Hobbies. Trying to chase down Nelson Garcia, 11-5-18. And everyone is on the clock and on time here in race number 18. Let these boys get a few laps in. I'll tell you the running order. Ooh, oh, good catch. There we go. That was a good alley-oop.
Four minutes left.
All right, guys, 1 down, 4 to go. Right now, showing Gabriel out front. Bart Collins in that number 2 spot. Matt Watford in the 3. Dwayne Sizemore 4. Jay McConey in the 5. Right now, your leader making his way onto the back straightaway. Blue, yellow, red, and white. Techno. Ooh, going to catch pit lane a little bit. Coming down the front straightaway. Right now, he's got a 1.3 second lead up on the Bartman. Right now, hot lap on the track by Gabriel, 26-8. McConey in the 3. Maldonado now to the 3. McConey in the 4. Seth in the 5. We are 2 down, 3 to go. This is race number 18, race number 19. First group of Rookie E-Buggy presented by Dialed RC. You guys are up next. Mr. Steve has been checked in. Your transponder's working, Steve. Gabriel now still showing the way. Right now, TQ time to beat is Nelson, 11-5-18. Gabriel on 11-5-09.
2 minutes left.
Your leader going through the center straightaway, coming up onto the front double. Going to get tangled up a little bit with traffic. Coming into the V double on the right-hand side. Onto the back straightaway he goes. Bart Collins back up to that number 2 spot. Jay McConey in the 3, Maldonado 4, Seth in the 5, Julio in the 6, Ben in the 7, Matt Watford 8, Attila in the 9, Dwayne 10, and Anthony in the 11. Minute 20 to go. Remember, guys, if you guys are hungry, come on over and see Miss Debbie in concessions. She could sell ice to an Eskimo. Make sure you come over to concessions. Get you something to eat. Get you something to drink.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go here for Gabriel Santiago. Still holding on to 11.509. He's got 11 seconds up on the field. Here he comes down the front straightaway.
45 seconds left.
Hot lap so far still that 26.8 back on lap number 2. 35 seconds to go.
30 seconds left.
Still got 2 fuel bottles up here, unclaimed. You're missing your fuel bottle. It might be up here in timing and scoring.
15 seconds left.
For those in the trailers, we are broadcasting on 87.9 FM. 87.9 FM. Clock has expired. Everybody keep going till you hear your name.
Nick Maldonado done. Julio Colon done. Anthony Gardner done. Gabriel Santiago done. Seth Payton done.
Keep going, Bart. Keep going, Bart. Track is still out, guys. When you cross the line this time, you will be done. When you cross the line, you will be done.
Ben Fox done. Matt Watford done.
Just waiting on Bart, Jay, Dwayne, and Attila.
Wayne Sizemore done.
He got you. All right, 7 seconds.
Attila Zalczak done. Jay McConey done.
Just waiting on Bart.
Bart Collins
and that
done.
is a race, guys. Everybody is done. Gabriel Santiago, 11.511, new TQ. Gabriel, when you get done turn marshal, make sure you go see Danny Paz for your TQ photo after you turn marshal. All righty, guys, put your trucks down. Come on out and grab your turn marshal spot. I need Gabriel on the 6, Bart on the 9. Matt, you don't turn marshal. There is no 11. Bart on the 9, Jay on the 8, Nick on the 1, Seth on the 5, Ben on the 10, Julio 3, Dwayne on the 7, Attila on the 4, Anthony on the 2. This is Rookie E-Buggy presented by
2 minutes
Dowd
to the start
RC.
of the race.
Race number 19 on the track.
Joseph Ruggiero. Scott Large. Henry Clappert. Thomas McGrath. Mike Diaz. Stephen Downey. Jason Roper.
Just waiting on a check-in from Scott and Alfie. Scott and Alfie. No
Scott
check.
Manning.
There's Scott waiting on Alfie. Let's see. Looks like turn marshals are in position. Thank you, guys. Just waiting on a check-in from Alfie. Alfie Engler. There's no Alfie? Okay. All righty, guys. Let's get everybody on the right-hand side. We are ready to go.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Again, last call on Alfie. I'm told he might not be here. All right, guys, here we go. Make sure you space yourselves out on the start. Turn marshals look alive. Drivers ready? On the tone. Less than 5. Space yourselves out on the start, guys. Remember, you're racing the clock, not each other. This is race number 19 on the track. Of Rookie E-Buggy presented by Dowd RC on the track. Let everyone come around for lap number 1. I'll tell you the running order. Oh, man, these guys are already busting out minimum lap time. Hello. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Had to fix that. What in the world?
4 minutes left.
Let everyone come around for lap number 1. I'll tell you the running order. Get this kind of sorted out here. All right, guys, so we are 2 minutes
left.
And 3 minutes to go. Scott Large, your current race leader. Joseph Ruggiero in that number 2 spot. Tom McGrath in the 3. Mike Diaz 4. Henry in the 5. It says race number 19 on the track, race number 20. You guys are up next. Race 20 up next. Scott Large still showing the way. 1.1 seconds up on Joseph Ruggiero. Thomas McGrath in that number 3 spot. Mike Diaz 4. Scott Manning in the 5. Henry Clappert in the 6. Steve Downey 7. Jason Roper in the 8.
Two minutes left.
Minute 25 to go. Ruggiero now to the race lead. 4.8 seconds up on the field. Scott Large in that number 2 spot. Thomas, long lap for Thomas. Not sure what happened. Looks like an unfortunate break for Thomas. But it is Joseph Ruggiero.
1 minute left.
Your race leader. Scott Large in that number 2 spot. Henry Clappert now to the 3. Mike in the 4. Scott Manning 5. Jason 6. Mr. Steve in the 7. Papa Smurf flying
45
out there.
seconds left. $30 seconds left. $15 seconds left.
Clock is winding on down. And that is time, guys. Everybody keep going to hear your name. Keep going to hear your name.
Scott Large done. Stephen Downey done. Henry Clappert done. Mike Diaz done.
Finish the lap you're on, guys. Cross the line and you are done. Just waiting on Joseph, Scott, and Jason.
Jason Roper done. Scott Manning done. Joseph
And it
Ruggiero
will
done.
be Joseph taking the win, resetting TQ here, 11:5:35. Gabriel Santiago, report to podium with your truck for TQ photo for Open E-Truggy. All righty, guys, put your cars out. Come on out and grab yourself a turn marshal spot, please. All right, so I need Joseph on the 8, Scott on the 10, Mike on the 4, Henry on the 3, Scott on the 2, Jason on the 9. Let's see. Thomas on the 5. I need volunteers on 1 and 6. Volunteer marshals, bucket 1, bucket 6, please.
Mike Wolford.
I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. Bucket 1, bucket 6.
AJ Reynolds. Noah Hardy. Jamie Robinson. Larry Langan. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Max Mejia. John Philly. Raymond Clappert. Mark Valio.
All right, guys, I got a couple of unknowns, so everybody park them in the last turn. Park them in the last turn. Everybody park them in the last turn, please. This is race number 20 on the track. Joe Galante, you are not in this race. You are in 21. You are not in this race, Joe. Teddy Davis, you are in 21. You are not in this race. I need Mr. Don. Mr. Don Large, cross the line, please. Mr. Don.
1 minute to the start of the race.
There he is.
Donald Large.
And I need Alexandra. Alexandra, cross the line. Engler, excuse me. Alexandra. They're not here? Okay.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. What bucket is that there on the back? I can't even see it. What bucket number is that on the back of the Dialed RC banner? Is that okay? What number is that? 6? Yeah, I need a volunteer on 6, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, buddy. Yep. 4, 3, 2. All right, so this is race number 20, second group of rookie e-buggy on the track.
4 minutes left.
Just a reminder, drivers, you do not leave your marshal post until racing is complete. You do not leave your marshal post until all racing is complete. All right, so we are 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. Mike Wolford, your race leader. Max Mejia in that number 2 spot. Noah Hardy in the 3. Mark Vallejo in the 4. John Philly in the 5. Right now, TQ time to beat Joseph Ruggiero, 11:5:35.
Three minutes left.
All right, drivers, we are halfway, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. It is Wolford still out front, 5.5 seconds up on the field. Noah Hardy in that number 2 spot. Max Mejia in the 3. AJ Reynolds 4. John Philly in the 5. Mark Vallejo in the 6. Jamie Robinson 7. Don Large 8. Raymond Clapper 9. And Larry in the 10. This is race number 20. Race number 21. First group of open e-buggy. You guys are up next.
2 minutes left.
.145 to go, drivers. Mike Wolford, 8 seconds up on the field. I think Mike is a little bit more of an advantage than everybody because he got more time on the tractor than he did anybody else. So he got more practice on the tractor rather than his car. So that's an advantage in itself.
One minute left.
All right, race number 20 out on the track. It's Rookie E-Buggy presented by Dialed RC Hobbies. Out is underway with 40 seconds left to go. Mike Wolford right now with the race lead. 11 lap, 5:25 on a TQ run. A.J. Reynolds holding on to that number 2 spot. Max in the 3, Noah in the 4, John Philly 5. Mark Vallejo in that 6, Donnie Large in the 7, Raymond Clappert in the 8, Jamie Robertson in the 9, Larry Langan in the 10.
15 seconds left.
Race clock is about to expire.
A.J. Reynolds done. Larry Langan done.
Race number 21 going to be coming up next.
Jamie Robinson done.
Racing back to the line,
Max
guys.
Heggie
You'll
done.
all be done. Racing back to the line. You'll all be done.
Donald Large done. Noah Hardy done. John Philly done. Mark Vallejo done.
Wait on Mike Wolford.
Mike Wolford done.
Wait on Raymond Clappert. You done? Okay. All right, that's the race, guys. Everybody is done. So Mike Wolford going to take the win and fall a little short of TQ by 0.3 of a second. So Joseph Ruggiero. Joseph, you need
Carlos
to report the
Segui.
podium. What's up, Ben? Jeremy?
Teddy Davis. Joe Galante. Kurt Robertson. Andy Kirk.
Mike Wolford on the 3, A.J. Reynolds on the 8, Noah Hardy on the 2, Max on the 5,
2
John
minutes
Philly
to
on
the
the
start of
4,
the race.
Mark Vallejo on the 10,
Mike Walker.
Donnie Large on the
Gene
1,
J.R.
Raymond Clappert on the 9, Larry
Raymond
on the
Godzinski.
6. I need a volunteer, please, or Jamie Robinson, please take the 7. Jamie Robinson, please take the 7. Well, y'all both,
Ralph
how can
Howard.
you volunteer for somebody you're in the same race?
Diego Bianchi. Nick Maldonado.
I need a volunteer, please, on 10. What are you taking, Jamie? You taking 7? Okay. Noah Hardy on 2. Waiting on a check from Attila. Attila, waiting on a check from you, buddy. Attila.
1 minute to the start of the
And
race.
Sean Alfonso. Sean Alfonso and Attila. I am missing the
Attila's all set.
number, let's see, 3, 4, 5. Who's missing the 5?
45
Who's
seconds
the
to
5?
the start of the race.
Max, you're supposed to be on the 5. Max on the 5. I told you not to go back to your pit. In the driver's meeting, I told you not to go back to your pit. Waiting on Sean Alfonso.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Sean Alfonso, last call.
"15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5, 4, 3, 2,
Ignore the timer, guys.
1.
Keep going, Sean. Keep going.
Sean Alfonso.
All right, you guys, here we go. Loop's going to go live in 3, 2. You're way past the loop there, buddy. 3, 2, 1. And we're underway. All right, got everybody on the clock. It is Open E-Buggy presented by ProTech. Out on the track, race number 21.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Andy Kirk on 11 lap, 5:14. Ryan Vesh, if you're on the driver's stand, you're in the next race. Next race, Ryan Vesh in the next race. Andy Kirk could do. You damn sure did, dude. I thought that thing was going to turn over. I was like, holy crap. Andy Kirk continuing to lead the way. Got 8/10 of a second lead up on Carlos Sigue, who's in that number 2 spot. Teddy Davis working at number 3. Ralph Howard in the 4. Gene Shrout in the 5.
Three minutes left.
Andy Kirk and Carlos Sigue now only battling out for that 1 and 2 spot, separated here by as little as 5/10 of a second. .230 down, 2:30 left to go. New race leader Carlos Sigue going to come across the line with a 27.5 that time by as he sets the top bar now at 11 lap 5:13. Andy Kirk 1.9 seconds back into 2. You have Teddy Davis and Gene Shrout battling out for that 3 and 4. Ralph Howard now going to work his way to 4. Gene Shrout 5. Nick Malando into 6. Diego into 7. Attila in the 8. Raymond in that number 9. Joe in the 10. Sean Alfonso in the 11. Mike Walker in the 12. And Kurt Robinson in the 13.
That means you just cross the line and tell me if it's working or not, but it's not going to tell me if there's another problem.
Okay. 130 down, or 130 left to go. That's 3:30 down, 130 remaining. Carlos Sigue with a 2.6 second lead here up on Andy Kirk. Andy Kirk right now 3.6 seconds up on Teddy Davis. For Ralph Howard, Gene Shrout battling out right now for the 4 and 5. Carlos Sigue on 11 lap 5:11. Andy Kirk right now 1.7 seconds up on Teddy Davis. Teddy Davis just ran his fast lap race out of 28 flat out of that Mugen. Carlos Sigui over here on the right-hand side of the track. Here he comes back towards start-finish. Down the front
45
straightaway he
seconds
goes. Still maintaining 11 lap 5:11. Race number 22, you're on deck. Guys, the break will not be very long between qualified and mains. It will not take me long to set the mains and then paint the grid. It will not take long at all. As soon as I get that grid painted, we're going right straight into mains. There will not be a very long break. Race clock has expired, guys. Keep going here to computer call you done.
Kurt Robertson done. Carlos Segui done. Diego Bianchi done. Nick Maldonado done. Andy Kirk done. Ralph Howard done.
So Carlos is going to take the win. He's going to set the bar here at 11 lap 5:11.
Gene J.R. done. Attila Zalczak done. Raymond Godzinski done. Joe Galante done.
Wait, no, Mike Walker.
Sean
Last
Alfonso
one to finish.
done.
There we go.
Mike Walker
there we go.
done.
That's the race. Everybody is done. Race number 21 in the books. Race number 22 going to be coming up next. Yeah. 1 second. One moment. Working on 3 at one time here. Go ahead. Go. Yeah, I mean, it's popping up. It's working. All right. Who's next? Who's the next Lance that called me?
Nick Christopher.
Yeah. Okay.
Hayden Pascal. Seth Payton. 2 minutes to
All
the
right,
start of the
Carlos
race.
Sigui on the 2,
Jim
Andy
McConey.
Kirk on the 6.
Drew Bryant.
Diego on the 8, Ralph Howard on the 5, Nick Maldonado on the 9, Mike Walker on the 4, Kurt Robertson on the 10, Raymond on the 7, Sean Alfonso on the 1, Joe Galante on the 3.
Ryan VESH. Julio Colon. Tony Rivas. Adian Koto. Rene Infante. Bobby Blair.
Wait on check from Bobby and Hector.
Sign up Bobby.
Um, 5. No Hector. Okay, thank you.
One minute to the start of the race.
All righty, guys, about ready to get this one underway. Looks like I got all my marshals out here, just waiting on Aiden Kotu.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We're going to give them the time they need. They were working on this track at 4:30 this morning to back up again at 7 a.m., so we're going to give him the time that he needs.
30 seconds to the start of the
More
race.
than earned it.
$15 seconds to the start of the race.
Go ahead, Aiden. All right, guys, here we go. Luke's going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're off and running. Race number 22 underway. It is Open E-Buggy Heat number 2 of 3, presented by ProTech out on the track. Race number 23 in staging, please. Renee Infante right now leading away 11 lap 5:27. Now Seth Patton going to move up top of the leaderboard. Aiden Kotu top of the leaderboard 11 lap 5:07. TQ time you're looking to beat 11 lap 5:11. 1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. It's Aiden, Hayden, Jay, Seth, Renee,
left.
your top 5. Nick Christopher in the 6. Julio in the 7. Bobby Phillips in the 8. Drew Bryant in the 9. Bobby Blair. Now Tony Rivas to the 8. Bobby Blair to the 8. Bobby Phillips down to the 7. Julio in the 8. Bobby Blair 9. Tony Rivas 10. Ryan Vesh in the 11. And Drew Bryant in the 12. Hayden Pascal now takes over the race lead. 11 lap 5:07. 1:30 down. 5:30 left to go. Aiden Gotu going to take over the race lead, but only by 0.3 of a second as he and Hayden trade positions. Jay in the number 3 spot.
Left.
Jay Money 0.9 of a second away from that number 2. Everybody right now off of that TQ pace of an 11 lap 5:11. Aiden on 11 lap 5:20. Race number 23, you're coming up next. Renee Infante and Drew Bryant doing battle. Renee right now in the 3, Drew in the 12. Bobby Blair coming across the line in that number 8 spot. Oh, easy there now. Front straightaway.
Two minutes left.
Hayden Pascal right now leading the way. Renee Infante in the number 2 spot. Seth Patton in the 3. Tony Rivas in the 4. And Aiden Kotu working the 5. Tony Rivas right now 1.4 seconds behind Renee Infante for the number 2 spot. Seth Patton working the 4. 1:30 left to go. Four minutes down, 1 minute remaining.
1 minute left.
Renee Infante right now 2.9 seconds back of Hayden Pascal for the race lead. Tony Rivas now closed that gap down to 0.4 of a second behind Renee.
45 seconds left. Seconds left.
With 30 seconds left to go, Hayden Pascal on 11 lap 5:18. Renee Infante 0.4 of a second or 4 seconds back of the 1. You got Tony Rivas only 0.9 of a second back of the 2. Aiden Kotu holding on to the 4. 1.4 seconds back of the 3.
15 seconds left.
Oh, he's on fire? That's not good. Battery short out.
All righty, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here. The computer call you done.
Ryan VESH done. Sign up Bobby done.
Bobby going to come home in that number 5 spot.
Jay McConey done.
Nope, take back Jay going to sneak in that number 5 as Jay comes
Nick
across the
Christopher
line.
done. Bobby Blair done.
Race it back to the
Renee
line, guys.
Infante
You're all
done.
done. Race it to the line. You're all done.
Tony Rivas done. Drew Bryant done. Hayden Pascal done. Seth Payton done.
Waiting on Julio. And there we
Julio
go, guys.
Colon
That's the
done.
race. Everybody is done. Race number 22 in the books. Race number 23 going to be coming up next.
Angel Ruiz.
23.
Daniel Taylor.
All right, guys,
Christopher
let's get
Romero.
our marshals out here, and he hating on the 5. Seth on the 2. Jay on the 1. Bobby Phillips on the 3. Bobby Blair on the
Matt
4.
Miller.
Julio
Vincent
on the
Serbanite.
8. Ryan Vesh on
Bryson
the 9.
Pryor.
Aiden Kotu on the 10. Let's see here.
2
Drew
minutes to the
Bryant,
start of
please
the
take
race.
the 6.
Sol
and
Lugo.
Nick Christopher, take the 7.
Joey Lucchini.
Bobby, which one are you looking for? 3? Down there.
Steven Simeone Jr. Jenny Roper. Benjamin Fox. Yoandy Reyes. Santiago Botero.
All right, I got everybody checked in. All my marshals should be there in position. Look at there, missing marshal number 9. Who's number 9? Ryan Vesh on the 9. Nope. He's right there.
1 minute to
He's
the
coming
start of the
it.
race.
He's just trying to find it. That's all. Oh, it looks like I'm missing. Let's see. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Missing the 6. The 6, which is Hector Gutierrez, which I assigned to Drew Bryant. Where's Drew Bryant at?
45 seconds to the
You
start
grab
of the
that?
race.
Grab the 6. All right, guys, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Loop is live. Race at number 23 underway. All right, TQ time, look at me. 11 lap 5:11. We better get their first laps in here. We'll call it out. Race number 23 on the track. Race number 24 going to be coming up next. So I had a check from Jenny Roper, but I have no time for her yet.
4 minutes left.
Ben Fox right now out in front on 11 lap 5:13. Matt Milling holding on to that number 2. Chris Romero in the 3. Johnny Reyes holding on to the 4. Bryson Dwyer in the 5. A long lap here for Ben Fox waiting to come back to the line. There he is going to fall down that number 3 spot though, but only 0.8 of a second out of the race lead. Matt Milling to the race lead now, 11 lap 5:24. Christopher in the 2. Christopher on 11 lap 5:24 as well. They're separated by 45 hundredths of a second here. Oh, man, Matt going to fall down to the number 6 spot now. New race leader, Christopher Romero out in front. 11 lap 5:27, 0.4 of a second up on Ben Fox. Fox going to come across the line now. That gap going to grow to 2.5 seconds.
3 minutes left.
Christopher right now only one on 11 lap pace here in race number 23. 2 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Pro E-Buggy up next. Track crew, if you can please have the blowers ready to blow the track off after race number 25. I'll set the mains and then paint the grid. It's Christopher, Ben, Sol, Bryson, and Matt, your top 5. Vinny holding on to the number 6. Dan Taylor in the 7. Yandy Reyes in the 8. Santiago in the 9. Jeannie Roper in the 10. Joey Lucchini in the 11. Adrian Ruiz in the 12. Steve Simone in the 13.
2 minutes left.
3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Again, track crew, if you can please have the blowers ready. After race 25, we'll blow the track off. While y'all doing that, I'll set the mains. Ben Fox now with the race lead. Christopher Romero in that number 2. Oh, man, Christopher going to fall down that 5 spot. Ben now going to fall down that number 2. New race leader, Sol Lugo, to the race lead. 10 lap 5:05. Open E buggy.
No, 25. I got 2 more to go. What's up, my man? How are you, buddy? I'm doing good. Good to see you. Glad you was able to make it, my man. Yeah, that all worked.
1 minute left.
All right, that's 4 minutes down. 1 minute left to go. Sol Lugo, Ben Fox right now doing battle. They're only separated here by 1/10 of a second on the race clock. Lugo just comes across the line with a 31.4 that time by. That's going to put Ben Fox now up to the race lead.
45 seconds left. $30 seconds left. $15 seconds left.
With 15 seconds left to go, Ben Fox and Matt Milling now battling out for that top spot. They're separated by 1.1 seconds. Bryson Dwyer into number 3 spot, 2 seconds back into 2. Santiago into 4. Sol Lugo into 5. Race clock has expired, guys. Keep going here to computer call. You done?
Vincent Serbanai done. Sol Lugo done. Santiago Botero done. Bryson Dwyer done. Steven Simeone Jr. done. Matt Milling done. Joey Lucchini done. Benjamin Fox done. Christopher Romero done. Angel Ruiz done.
Yeah, I got her a long lap here, but she's not done yet. Let her.
Yoandy Reyes done. Daniel Taylor done.
And there we go, guys. That's a race. Everybody is done.
Yeah, it didn't even finish her. She only got counted for 3 minutes and 39 seconds. All she counted for. Yeah, change the transponder. Okay.
All righty, guys, let's get our turn marks right here, please. I need Ben Fox on the 7, Bryson Dwyer on the 4, Sol Lugo on the 3, Matt Milling on the 9, Chris Romero on the 6, Dan Taylor on the 8, Angel Ruiz on the 5,
Jader Lopez,
Steve Simone on the 1,
Tyler Hooks,
and
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Vincent, please grab the 2. Vincent, grab the
Nicholas
2.
Pera, Sean Kraus, Gabriel Santiago, Patrick Rossiter,
The 5, it's on the top left.
I don't have a 13. I don't have a 13.
All right, waiting on a check from
Nelson
Ryan
Garcia.
Harris. Ryan Harris, waiting on a check from you.
It'll be out in a second. They're switching his tires right here. We have NASCAR pit stop right here. Let's do a really long race and make a mandatory tire swap. It'll be really fun.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah, I already got it. I already took care of it. You sure? Yep. Somebody else come across. Come across the line for me. I'll tell you.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
You right here? Yeah. All right.
Yep, just waiting on Ryan Harris. Loop's going to go live here in 5,
Ryan
4,
Harris,
3,
30 seconds to the start of the race.
2, 1. And we're off and running. Race number 24 underway. Race number 25 going to be coming up next. Everybody get their first laps in here and we'll call it out. It is Pro E-Buggy presented by Leadfinger Racing out on the track. Race number 24, race number 25 going to be coming up next. Yeah. Danny,
4 minutes
take some
left.
pictures.
Yes. Oh my God. What's up, dude? How are you, man? Good. Yeah. You getting a little break from school, or just took the day off? I'm out of school. I've been working for a year. Oh, that's right. I knew that. That's right. You're doing some sort of construction or something. Yeah. I manage HVAC and plumbing. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I remember Landon telling me that. That's what you were doing. Yeah. So cool. How's your dad doing? He's doing good. Yeah. He's a bit of a couch potato now. It happens, man. But yeah. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, but he's doing good.
All right, 1:30 down, 3:30 left to go. Tyler Hooks right now leading the way on a 12-lap 5:19. Patrick Rossiter in the number 2 spot, 12-lap 5:20. Tyler Hooks out of that number 2. Patrick Rossiter to the race lead. Nico Parr holding on to that number 3. Brett Kingsbury in that 4. Rossiter going to come across the line with the fast lap so far with a 26.1 on a 12-lap 5:18 pace. Brett Kingsbury in that number 4 spot, only 1.1 seconds back of the race lead. Right now it's Rossiter, Parra, Hooks, and Kingsbury, your top 4. Lopez holding on to the 5. Jader 3.6 seconds behind Kingsbury. Sean Krause holding on to number 6. Ryan Harrison the 7. Gabriel in the 8. Nelson Garcia in the 9. I will need one volunteer to help me out for the next race. I need a volunteer on 4. Volunteer marshal on 4. One more race to go here. Race number 25 coming up next. Guys, we're going to blow the track off after this race, paint the grid, and go straight into the mains. Yes, sir. Again, guys, I need a volunteer marshal on bucket 4. Bucket 4. That's over on the left-hand side of the track. Bryson Dwyer currently sitting there right now. Nico Parra leading the way. Got a 1/10 of a second lead up on Brett Kingsbury, who's in that number 2 spot. Patrick Rossiter in the 3. Top 3 right now separated by 1.8 seconds.
2 minutes left.
3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Parra, 12-lap 5:20. Kingsbury, 12-lap 5:21. Tyler Hooks, 12-lap 5:23. Rossiter on 12-lap 5:23 as well now. New race leader, Brett Kingsbury, to the top of the leaderboard. 12-lap 5:21 with 1:40 left to go. Still a battle top of that leaderboard. Kingsbury holding on to it, but he only has a 2-second lead up on the 4th place car. Rossiter in the 3, 1.3 seconds back of the lead. Tyler Hooks in the 2, half a second away from that top spot. Still anybody's race here at the top of the board.
1 minute left.
There goes Park coming across the line. He's working the 4, 1.2 seconds behind Rossiter. Tyler Hooks not going to take over the race lead as he and Kingsbury are only separated by 9,500 of a second here for Pro E-Buggy. Race number 24 presented by Leadfinger Racing out on the track.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left to go.
Fifteen seconds left.
15 seconds left to go.
Jader Lopez done. Nelson Garcia done. Gabriel Santiago done.
All right, guys, race it back to the line. You'll all be done. Race it to the line.
Nicholas
You'll all
Perry
be done.
Ryan Harris done. Patrick Rossiter done.
Wait on Tyler, Brett, and Sean.
Brett Kingsbury done. Sean Krause done.
Wait on Tyler Hooks. Tyler Hooks, last one to finish.
Tyler Hooks done.
There we go, guys. Tyler Hooks going to set the bar. 12-lap 5:19. Race number 25 up next. Track crew, I want to blow the track off immediately after this race. And I'm going to set the mains up as quickly as I can. Then I'll paint the grid, and we'll move right straight into our main events.
Lee Kessler. Sasha Tauber.
Let's get our turn marshals out here, please. Todd Hooks on the 5. Nico Parra on the 7. Brad Kingsbury on the 3. Patrick Rossiter, please take the 4. Patrick Rossiter take the 4. Jader Lopez on the 8. Ryan Harris on the 10. Sean Krause on the 9. Gabriel on the 1. Nelson Garcia on the 2.
Carson Ringer. 2 minutes to the start of the race. JP Signs. Cameron Goff. Julian Oliveras. Bill Flaherty.
I need a volunteer on the 6, please. I need a volunteer on 6. I can have a volunteer on 6, please. Can I please have a volunteer on 6? That is by the Dialed RC banner in the back section of the track. Right by the light pole. Can I get a volunteer there, please? Got it, Joseph? Thank you, Joseph.
Trent Walker. Christopher Laus. Nicole Listy.
All right, guys, we're ready to get this one here underway. It looks like I'm missing the 7. Missing bucket 7. Nico Parra, bucket 7. Nico
1
Parra,
minute to the
bucket
start of the
7.
race.
Nico Parra, bucket 7. Seven over here. About ready to get this one started. All right, guys, loop's going to go live here in 5, 4,
45 seconds to the start of the race.
2, 1. All right, guys, loop is live, loop is live. Race number 25 underway.
Four minutes left.
1 minute down, 4 minutes left to go. Julian right now leading the way on a 12-lap 5:07. Now Julian going to come across the line for lap number 2 at a 12-lap 5:11. Trent Walker into number 2 spot, 12-lap 5:24. Christopher Laus holding on that number 3, 11-lap 5:08. JP in the 4. Carson Ringer in the 5. Nico Listy 6. Lee Kessler in the 7. Cameron Goff in the 8. Sasha holding on 9. Bill Flaherty in the 10. 1:30 down, 3:30 left to go.
Three minutes left.
All right, with 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Julian right now leading the way on a 12-lap 5:14. Currently on a TQ run. Trent Walker on 11-lap 5:03. JP Signs holding on to the number 3, 11-lap 5:11. Christopher Laus holding on to the number 4 spot. Carson Ringer in the 6. Taking back Carson Ringer in the 5. Nico Listy in the 6. Cameron Goff in the 7. Sasha in the 8. Lee Kessler 9. Bill Flaherty in the 10. Just over 2 minutes left to go.
Two minutes left.
Julian right now with an 8-second lead up on Trent Walker. Walker just ran his fast lap and race at a 26-1. Julian fast lap 25-6. JP Signs holding on to that number 3 spot. Christopher Louse holding on to the 4. Carson Ringer 5 with just over 1 minute left to go. Nico Listy in that number 6 spot. 6.9 seconds back into 5. Cameron Goff in the 7. 7.6 seconds back into 6. Sasha in the 8. Bill Flaherty in the 9. Lee Kessler in the 10.
"45 seconds left.
Julian still out in front, still maintaining TQ run at a 12-lap, 5:15, 8 seconds up on Walker.
30
Walker,
seconds
8.6 seconds up on JP. JP just ran his fast lap race at a 27.7. 30 seconds left to go.
15 seconds left.
All right, you guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call you done.
Cameron Goff done. JP Signs done. Bill Flaherty done.
All right, you guys, racing back to the line. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Keep going.
Carson Ringer done.
Keep going. Don't
Nico
stop.
Listy done. Lee Kessler
Keep going.
done.
Don't stop. All
Christopher
right, now
Laws
racing
done.
back to the line. It's going to be
Julian
Trent
Oliveras
Walker and
done.
Sasha. Going to be the last 2 done. Just waiting on those 2, Trent Walker and Sasha. Last 2 to finish.
Sasha Tauber done.
Waiting on Trent. I like that new paint job that Trent Walker's running. That Rockstar Hobbies
Trent
paint.
Walker
That
done.
thing looks great. All right, that's race, guys. Everybody is done. All right, you guys, I'm going to work on the mains here real quick. They're going to blow the track off, going to paint the grid, and we're going to go right straight into our mains. Julian, report for TQ Photo. Julian, report for TQ Photo, please.